What's up, everybody? Welcome for real this time to Tablestory's Halcyon Unbound. How's it going? Welcome to the show. Oh my God, Jay got me right before we went live. That was good.
All of us. It was
That was
great.
good.
Yeah,
It was an accident.
Real good.
I'm just the funniest person in
It's
the world.
one of those things where it's like you hear your name from across the room, but you hear what Jay said, and it was like, what?
Excuse me?
How's everybody doing today? Welcome to the show. If you've never seen the show before, this is the Masks superhero RPG that we do here on Tablestory, and it's a roller coaster of emotions. So I hope everybody's...
Oh.
Yes, thank you, Goobers, for that
Sorry.
wonderful demonstration. Excellent.
Up and down and up and down.
How's it going today, everybody?
now?
Are you guys ready to do some superheroizing?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Good. I'm glad. Because there might be a whole lot of crazy shit that happens today, maybe.
Yeah.
We've only got 6 episodes left, including this one. So,
What
I'm just saying.
What?
Yeah. This is
I already
episode
like
10.
this.
Everybody watching the show, guess what? Wack just told us how many episodes are left for the first time on air. Thanks,
I
Wack.
said it last
I know.
week, too.
You said halfway through, and we're at 10.
No, I said we're more than halfway through.
All right, so there's 19 episodes.
Listen, it's a rough estimate, but that's probably what we're looking at. It's probably what we're looking at. Listen,
As a
masks-
man who does math for a living, I'd just like to say that 19 is still meaning we're over half.
If we don't continue with masks, my next character in whatever system is Jalix Moans, okay? And I'm just gonna talk like this the entire time. And say they're
That'll
turning the
be
frog
the head.
skate. And he's
I'll
gonna
be the head. Alex, yo.
You'll be the head. This is
Everyone
how
just
we
look at
ride.
Wack's face right now.
I will be the thumb.
He's gonna murder us. He doesn't have that many left to kill us all.
Can we become the different parts of the body?
Yes.
We become different parts of Wax body for the next campaign.
no, I'm not comfortable with that.
Why would
someone No.
Let's be Wax right
I'm
on
not
it.
comfortable with my own body. I don't want you guys playing it.
Like,
Come on.
I'm waxed left foot.
I am the head.
Listen, you picked the good one, because my right one's in a lot of pain. The left one's the good one. So
Oh, no,
you
wait,
guessed
so-
right.
Roll the dice and hit a 20. Well done, Dan.
Dan can't play a happy character, so he should play the right foot.
Oh, yeah, it's fair.
My right foot is bandaged up right now, so you picked the good one.
That's it.
All
I
right,
think
yeah,
that
yeah,
we're
so right.
by our powers combined, we like morph together to be like robot Whack. To save the
You can-
world.
you-
We are Agent
Powers
Waxon.
combined, and we just get really
Right.
close. We're like, oh!
You're just
So, I just
you're gonna
I
spend a
wanna
lot
say-
of time fixing stuff. That's all you're gonna be doing.
do that. No. The
And
head
it's
is
all
canon
narrated by
now.
Deg Free.
Yeah, well, Deg
my
3
God.
said that the head is canon. It's Waxon in a different timeline. The giant floating head of Waxon.
Yeah,
It's
that
canon
is true.
now.
That is
And
true.
Wack hates
He
it.
rolled really well for
I
it.
see it in his eyes.
Yeah. Man, when Tag 3 came on the show, my instant reaction was like, whack time to redo all the overlays and you can GM 6 people. That character is so fun.
And it's great
No.
because with that one roll, he can just change everything about the universe.
No.
Well,
Oh,
it's
yeah,
where
trees are
he's from,
green.
right?
Now they're
So-
red. Roll.
I legit think the main reason that I don't want to do that is because I think that messes up the zoom proportions. And like we need to have another camera and it lowers the quality again.
What does it say about like our setup that like the video call or aspect ratio is a crucial element?
You can't fuck
what
with
we
that,
do.
man. It's
Yup.
important.
Yeah,
It's important.
we're live on the internet.
Yeah, it matters. So why don't we go around the room? Let's introduce our players and their characters, and let's get this show started. Jay, would you be so
Hello.
kind as to start us off, please?
I will. I was looking for my sword. I apparently don't have it today. I play Achilles. He's got a sword and a shield. That's literally it. I feel like I'm a little low. There we go. I'm a time traveler from the future that's here to stop the future version of PB's character before becoming the future version from my world that destroys the entire world. And we are currently kicking some ass. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Listen, why are you clapping for me? I'm the
Well
one
said.
that made the
You did
timeline
that.
image.
You did the
okay?
timeline summary in like flawlessly.
Boom.
Yeah.
Well done.
I made the image. Pull up the flowchart, Whack. I just said what was on
Oh
the flowchart.
God, I'm embarrassed for you for doing this, but
Also, in one episode, if you're new to the show, you might hear Achilles referred to as Boner Boy. Please ignore that.
Don't ignore it. It's
encourage
like
it.
the craziest thing that's ever
Canon.
happened.
It's not canon.
It is canon.
Embrace it.
And,
Embrace Boner Boy.
He actually was born without nipples or a boner, so that's you guys are just being
What?
Sorry.
Well, and now
Don't
the
ask
new
about the nipples.
and
Don't ask about the
apparently
nipples.
Achilles just walks around with his nipples erect.
It's canon. Look what you've done.
What's up? They call me Sir Lancelot.
Hi, I'm Headlights from the
that's
future.
your next power. The way things are going.
Oh.
No,
Listen,
stop.
we slice Brad's character's nipples off on Sector 49. On this show, we put them on.
Put him on. Achilles, we
Thank
have
you.
a new enhancement for you.
Welcome to Tablestory. We ran out of things to talk, so we just settled on nipples.
Dan.
Hi, I'm not settling for nipples. I'm Domestic Dan, and I play happy characters. Namely, I play Legate, the soldier of Aegis. I don't know what's so funny there, PB. I don't understand.
Nipples are funny, Dan.
Oh,
Nipples.
it's okay. Everyone has them except Brad's character. But yeah, I do this. I'm cooking streamer, variety caster. We just beat Sekiro right before this. Like, finished it. Fucking great. I'm excited. Now I don't know what to do with my life. So I'm here for Halcyon.
Oh, hey, you and me are in the same boat right now.
No, Goobers, you've gotten everybody thinking about Darkest Dungeon again. So now, as soon as the show's done, we're going to go play that. And then we're going to get addicted to that for a while. Jay, no.
I like how both me and Whack are just like deadpan, like, Jay, we're done. We're not doing this again, Jay.
It'll
Are we
never
done?
happen.
We've been over this. We're not doing this again, Jay.
Get help.
Goobers.
Leave Jay alone.
Can I just get everyone to all caps in chat? Intervention! Anyway.
I don't even know what you're talking about. I
No
do.
idea.
That's a good thing,
hi.
PB.
It's a what?
I said that's a good thing, PB.
I'm Goober75. I'm a variety caster. I just finished Dark Souls 3 for the very first time a couple days ago. Huge thing. Played it for literally 3 months. There's a whole bunch of other reasons why it took that long, but that was a lot of fun. Did all that stuff. I don't know what I'm doing with myself after that because that's like, I don't know, a quarter of a year. So it's a little weird to come off of that and pretend like you have a plan. Ha! So, yeah, that's who I am. Video game streamer, variety caster, and spray paint artist. So follow on Twitter, Twitch, and Instagram. But
Thank you, Goobers. And now for professional roller skater, Pumpkinberry.
Yes!
Professional.
My roller derby name is Supernova, y'all. I wear NASA flight suit stuff, and I do not do roller derby because I'm afraid of breaking bones. But if I did, that would be my roller derby name. But I love you all so much for being here. I play Raw, pulled from the past to the present to stop her present self from becoming her future self, and also to stop her current self from turning into that. It's not going so well. That's that. Thank you.
I'm sure everything will be fine. Everything will be fine.
This will be fine. Also, be sure to vote for me for the roller derby, y'all, that I'm not in.
Look at those guns. VO!
Yo, what up?
Yo, dog.
Yo, I'm not too quiet today. What's up? Hi, I play the character Trix, and I am a complete shitster, and that's literally all you need to know. I'm just gonna stir everything around and piss people off. But I do try to help out. It's just sometimes it just, my brain goes like. Is my video lagging?
A little
Really?
bit. Yeah.
Is
I
it?
mean, your audio isn't, but your video.
Yeah.
You're
Oh, I
good.
didn't see it.
You're good. It's not that.
Our
As long
internet's
as
been
the
a little
audio is fine.
shaky today. It's been a little
Yeah.
strange.
As long as the audio is good, which it is.
Yeah.
I fixed the audio.
You
The
did.
video
The
break.
video break.
We're proud of you.
Table story curse, man.
Okay. Well, yeah, that's me.
What do you think? This is Thursday? No.
No, I'm just teleporting around in real life. That's it. That's my video is lagging.
Thank you,
Yeah.
VO, for doing proper cosplay for the show. I'm Wacksteven. I will be your GM of Doom. I'll be dragging the players kicking and screaming through the adventure today. I hope everyone is ready for an action-packed episode because there were some decisions that were made in the previous episode that may lead to certain situations occurring today. That's usually the way that things go. Don't give me that face, PB. Your character was definitely one of the people that made those decisions. But luckily...
Yeah. Welcome to Halcyon Unbound.
Yeah.
Oops.
We're all Agent Burns.
Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah, we've got ourselves another recap for today, so we will be playing that for you. Thank you again to Mammoth Enigma for putting that together. It's super helpful.
Mammoth, you're a hero.
Because I already don't have enough time, so that's such
You're the
a good
best.
thing to do. Thank you so much. Let's hop on over into the replay, and you guys can check out what happened last week on Halcyon Unbound. It's like 5 minutes or so, so there was a lot of stuff that went on last week.
Buckle up.
So check it out. There was a lot of... The guild in my universe is a bit different than yours. Joy doesn't exist in my universe. There's 2 more members of the guild. Dr. Gray's son and original bassist for Joy. Her name is Estrella.
Just tell me who Dr. Gray is.
The information that I've gathered puts him at the forefront of how the Tangi got a foothold on this planet. The team from my time had a mission. It didn't go well. We lost Weaver. Shit! They just left. I did it again. He's gonna die again.
He's not gonna die again. If we stop, you can do this. We can do this. Say it again. Let go of the past. Focus on the present. Save the future.
We switch scenes. She looks towards the propane tank and lashes out with her arm. Propane tank explodes. Shrapnel starts to go flying. You start to wake up, finally, Trix.
I'm gonna try and go with like what my ears are hearing and teleport towards where it's quietest / least chaotic.
You teleport right into the middle of the fight. You all just try to like help her out as much as possible. You see Trix teleport in and land, butt smash, boom, right on top of this woman. She kind of like looks to you, Ra, and she says, "Yours was the correct path." And she will bite down on something.
I'm thinking agents sometimes have cyanide caplets, so stick hand like in the way.
As soon as you stick your hand like in her mouth to sort of stop her from biting down on something, your hand starts to burn. You guys have her down on the ground. She starts crying.
She's.
I have let you down. I'm so
What do I-
sorry, mistress. Your vision.
Shut up.
Your vision. I have betrayed you.
What vision?
Your vision to stop the Tangi. It was the only way to stop them. By destroying what they were looking for.
Something goes awry with the chameleon field strapped to your chest. And you guys can start to see the image of Scrap's face start to appear.
I will explain everything, but listen to me right now. If you don't leave the energy cells that you have brought and you've taken, if you don't get away, you're all gonna die.
There's
I
like
would
a
like
strange,
to grab
like,
the chameleon suit, bite into it, and rip it off and put it onto the ground. We've worked too hard to get those, first of all. And second of all, we have an enemy sitting right there that doesn't need to hear everything that we have going on our side. I turn back to the person who is like laying there because he asked a serious question right before this happened, and I want to know the answer to it. What were they after?
As you look back to this person, they're not moving. There is no pulse.
They're gonna return to base. Oh my god. The power cells explode because they weren't prepped for, and they're gonna bring them back to Aegis. Aegis is gonna be a bomb. They're gonna wipe it off of the face of the planet. They can't come back. Here's the deal. We go back. You turn the teleporter off, and I'll do my best to hack into Waxen. Then we can send a mass mission abort, and from there people will listen to Waxen, and somehow everything works. Then we just got to confront Weaver about the code in Waxen.
Depth. I like say that like I start walking in. They're bringing in the batteries.
Basement's this way.
I'm gonna go see if Nancy had anything.
The basement is like half storage, half like memorabilia, and there's some like old school like radio equipment and stuff down here. There is one thing in there that you recognize. It is Aegis equipment. It is an old school communicator.
Right. That's one of the first communicators that he just used.
All right. Like kind of dial it in with probably my identification code, and then hit the call button.
Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. So, there were some choices that were made last episode. There were some choices made. Today's episode, I'm going to roll to see who's going to go first.
Oh.
Because I'm interested in both outcomes.
That's the scariest thing Wack has ever done.
Okay.
Actually, that kind of is.
Okay, you just okay yourself, Whack? Is that what just happened? I'm sorry, I just need to call that out for a second.
Scraps.
Ooh.
You and yourself ran into a difficult problem in the last session, in that you were trying to communicate with the rest of the group.
And they fucked us! Sorry, you were saying?
Yeah.
They didn't. I did. I'm sorry.
However, the communication did not seem to be well received, and you convinced yourself to go back to Aegis and tamper with the teleporter. So we're starting with you and you today.
God damn it.
Like, it's not even that funny to me. It's just because you guys think it's so funny.
The reason it's so funny is because the first time it happened, he was like, yes, I hold myself out the door. And then you were like, I'm helping you. And it's just great hearing it every single time.
Let me help you,
Let me
I think
help-
was the phrase.
Yeah,
And it was
when
like,
you were talking to that you and let me help
me?
you. And I was like, this is so great.
So we start by your, I think in the exterior of your lab. And let's play a video for that as well.
There's so many videos.
We do. We have videos.
So good.
The little cove where your lab is camouflaged and hidden, near the Aegis HQ. Yeah, we start there. The other version of you is, I guess, kind of like loading up the submersible as you guys made a choice to try and disable the teleporter and your choice to reprogram Agent Waxen. So you're kind of like gearing up, loading up the submersible with whatever supplies it is that you want to bring. You're loading everything up, and Scraps says to you, is there anything else that we need to bring? Are you, like, ready to do this? I gotta admit, I'm a little nervous.
I think that's probably a good thing. What's the probability of success that you're looking at?
Single digit? Approximately 8.7.
Yeah,
3
sitting at
repeating.
about 7 flat, but yeah. So yes, I'm a bit nervous, but I suppose we don't have a choice. Out of character, I would have wanted to wanted to make sure that the ship is like, not only are we for our scientific insight, or I'm sorry, not the always prepared move where it's like we make the gadget thing. I'd want to make it so that we were also restocked, and also we added some extra gadget supply things into the ship so that we can kind of use it as like if we had to go back and get some more gadgets and stuff, we could go back there, just as a kind of like a heads up for future.
Okay. Basically, you took apart some of the lab to make this happen.
Entirely,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
So, we ripped apart part of the lab. We've got supplies.
You did whatever you could, probably in a reasonably short amount of time. Maybe half an hour to an hour.
Yep. Okay.
The way that things ended last time, I mean, with the call, you didn't know how long this was going to take. I think you're in a sort of rush scenario.
Yeah. So and now back in character, we've got everything I think that we need, unless you can think of anything else. I think we're ready to go. I mean, it's pretty much just we have to get in there and not die.
Listen, if this goes poorly, if I don't make it, well, here, and he gives you what looks to be like a flash drive. It's got like a, one of those waterproof seals on it.
Fucking hell.
Bingo. I go, what is this?
Just do me a favor. Don't look at it until, or if, you know what I mean.
Right. Yeah. I could do that. Sorry, I don't have anything for you. Didn't plan on dying today. So. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll keep this safe, and if things happen, I'll take a look. You want to go now? Because, save the world.
I don't want to go, but I mean, we kind of have to.
You don't have a choice. Let's do this.
All right.
And so I get in the submersible, and he's definitely, I'm in my power suit. I'm in my power armor still, and he and I pass. I'm not driving, essentially. So
Okay. You guys start up the submersible. And he starts to, I guess, turn around and start to head back underwater.
okay. So to recap, maybe this will help our chance of survival a little bit. We're gonna get in there. One of us is going to go to the teleporter. The other one is going to go to Waxen. One of us basically breaks the teleporter. The other one hacks Waxen.
Yeah.
Did the whole thing with Waxen and, you know, how that all ended happen in your world too? Firearm
Well,
misfire?
not exactly.
Okay. What happened?
It was a villain.
Someone else did that?
Yeah. Agent Waxen, he was... it was... Well... He was with the guild.
And he betrayed you?
No. He was... Well, he was kind of shredded. A lot of shrapnel.
Do you know who it was that killed him?
There was a villain from my universe. She went by Diamunda.
Huh. I've... I know she exists in this world. Yeah, I guess it's actually probably a good point. We never talked about this, to tell you why my Waxen is... Waxen didn't die to Diamunda here.
What happened?
Well, when we were building the compound, when we were building Aegis, and after we had set everything up and set up Athena, and we had some experimental weapon testing. It had made it through every stage of testing I gave it. It was a... It was a kind of a... Well, whatever. It was a form of Gauss rifle that we had. It was going to be great. Super light, really efficient. It was something that could have worked, and it did work. And when it passed all of the testing that we gave it, Waxen wanted to give it a shot for himself.
Did you make
What I
it?
did not... What?
Did you make it?
Yeah,
Oh.
I made it. Yeah. essentially, what I didn't account for was human error. Waxen was human, and I seem to have forgotten about that in all of our admiration for him. And he, without me knowing, overcharged one of the rifles while we were testing. We didn't have a limiter on it, and it wasn't strong enough even if there was one. Or it was too strong even if there was one. And as soon as he fired it, the gun basically disintegrated. And Waxen was pretty much instantly killed.
Well, at least it's a better way to go than what I saw.
I don't know. Losing the closest thing that we had to a dad in any situation is awful, but frankly, I'd give a hell of a lot to not feel the guilt of being the one responsible for my own dad's death.
Listen, you're not responsible, and I can tell you that watching him die regardless of what happened, it wasn't something you should see at that age.
Nope.
Or any age, really.
No. Well, I wasn't ready to let go. And so, yeah, I made my Waxen. So,
I worked
That's-
on mine with Straya.
you didn't, it didn't, did it? Is she still around?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. So it worked, huh? That's good. That's good. All right. I'm sorry. I'm a little shaken up by all this, and we've got a bit longer. Do you mind if I found my conk out for a little bit and try to rest before we get there?
Okay. It's not going to be too long now, but
It'll help. And I kind of just like lean back in the power armor and like I kind of like lock the power armor so where it holds its figure, and so like I can actually rest all my muscles even though it's in a really weird looking position. I'm actually resting. And I just like sit back and I close my eyes.
okay. That's a good place for us to switch on over. We return to the Legate. You're about to contact Aegis HQ. You and Depth found a communicator belonging to Nancy, whose former code name was the Pilot. And she was found dead in the last episode, much to the dismay of Depth. So, Depth is kind of like waiting on you to put in the communication back to Aegis HQ.
Yes.
What do you do?
I turn it to the frequency that's required for most communicators. For for Aegis. It should probably work. I input my Aegis agent code right before the frequency, which is standard procedure. So it's kind of like your code, communication frequency, and then you wait. Because it's kind of one of those signal goes out, and then they have to accept it for it to actually do anything. Kind of as a security measure. You don't insta-connect in case there's something wrong.
Okay.
So I do that. With depth there, I'm not hiding anything. He would recognize what I'm doing, probably.
Put in your code. You wait for some kind of response. And you hear this sort of muffled, sort of strange static. And there's no response.
Death. I gotta like hold it up like.
Problem.
Yeah, I'm not getting a response.
Strange. Are you
Try
sure
your
you
code?
entered your
And I
code
kinda-
correctly?
Absolutely. You want to try yours? I hand it over to him.
He enters in his code. You hear more of the static and the muffled sounds.
Must be malfunctioning. Strange.
Maybe. It's very odd. I've never had that happen before.
Communicator shouldn't work.
He's going to put the communicator down on the table, and he says,
Do you hear that?
he puts his ear like really close to the communicator, down on the table, and
I move up to it with him, like to try to listen in as well. I just hear static and muffled sounds.
Strange.
What do you hear?
I think it's still transmitting.
That shouldn't happen.
You can hear, now you realize, like, as you get really close to it and you really concentrate on trying to listen,
Yeah.
it is transmitting. You can hear almost like as if someone left a microphone on.
Okay, like in the background,
Yeah.
like
And
you're
like
in
it
another
connected.
room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then you hear Athena's voice in the distance. It's not like it's
Yeah.
coming through on the communicator like it's intended for you. But you
Right.
hear Athena's voice. I would like you to assess the situation, please.
Okay. I'm terrible at that.
First roll.
But oh wait, no, I didn't get a success on. I got a partial success on my move to get this communicator, so I do not get a +1 forward. Okay. Give me a bus. We need a bus. Or at least a partial.
They've already
That's a
preempted
9.
you.
That's partial. That means I can ask one question from assess.
Correct.
Only one.
Make it a good one.
One man, one time, one desire.
Had one question.
He is the little tortilla boy. Tortilla boy. These are my tortillas. Get out! Get out!
What here can I use to boost the signal?
Okay.
I think that's the best question I can use right now, from what I'm thinking. I want to be able to make this voice out better. What can I use to like make it so I can understand this?
Let's see. from the equipment that Nancy has around, it's an office kind of setting. She probably has like there's probably some kind of like old computer setup. And when I say old, it's still like 15 years in our future. So it's still
it's Windows 8.1.
It's Emmy.
Oh no! No! God! No! That's not old. That's decrepit.
How could you?
We've forgotten about that for a reason.
The one thing you never mention it.
No, so
8.1 we remember is just bad, but we've forgotten Emmy on purpose.
she probably still has like Windows 10 on this computer. Like,
Okay. All right. Usable, but why? It's 15 years old. Okay, sure.
yeah. She's got like an old computer kind of setup. There's probably some kind of like rudimentary microphone and speaker setup that you can just play it through the microphone and just boost the living shit out of it and pick up like every sound known to man.
Okay.
But it's gonna sound like when Goobers clips.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you're telling me I'm clipping?
That's like the one thing
No.
I keep up at night.
I said when you do clip.
You don't understand the PTSD I have with that.
Am I clipping? I also
You don't
do.
understand. I worry every day.
Yeah, it's like 4 in the morning. He's like,
Clip it!
Clip today?
Yeah, so
How's my compressor? Sorry.
So, even though there is no compressor set up, I plug this into the computer and try to turn it up as basically because it's out of the distance, and I'm just like I've got one finger in one ear, and like, Depth, I'm gonna try to boost the volume in case it fucks up. You might want to at least plug one ear so you're not completely deaf if something goes wrong. And like I've got that, then I plug it in and turn up the microphone.
Improvisation. Good.
So turn up the volume all the way and try to listen a little better to pick up what is being said.
Okay. Roll me a flat D. Roll me your flat 2d6.
Okay. That's a six. That's a
Oof!
Okay. As soon as you turn this thing on, like horrible, disgusting, like savage fucking. This thing is just, it's not meant for this. The speakers blow out. You just hear like a pop.
Well,
And that's what happens when you buy $10 speakers.
and this is a piece of shit. Got it. Okay. Let's just try to listen in real close, Depth. See if either of us can piece together what's going on.
Okay.
And so, like, back to, like, right in front of the speaker. Or not
Sure.
the speaker, but, like, the communicator. Did we hear what Athena was saying? Or at least pieces of it?
I don't think so. You really needed like a success on this to hear something.
That's fair.
It's just a you know that it's Athena's voice, but you can't really hear it.
Can't make it out. It's too light.
Athena talking. There's got to be something going on in the base. We'd get a response back. And if I hear Athena, there's some sort of automation. I don't know what. But something's wrong. We know that.
Definitely.
Is there a backup teleporter? We have to get back there.
Teleporters don't grow on trees.
Yeah, I know. If they did, we're in a forest. It'd be great.
Jokes.
Lightning or some shit. So we don't know. Where was our extraction point or a backup extraction? Was this the backup?
This
Didn't
was
seem like
the backup.
Fuck! Is there another one? We have to get somewhere. We have to leave. We have to get back.
No.
What do we do?
can reach out to other eyes and ears contacts. May be difficult.
We gotta try something. We can't sit here
Did
dead
not
in the water.
expect to be stuck in this location.
Yeah, you're telling me. All right. I'll go check in on everybody. They were bringing the stuff down to the basement, but it's not going to matter if we can't teleport.
Fair.
I don't want to abandon these, but we might have to. Especially
A
if we
lot
gotta
of
go
trouble.
somewhere.
A lot of deaths.
Yeah. All right. Okay. I'll go see if they have any ideas. Because we probably shouldn't try to do some fucking teleport with tricks. I don't think that's gonna work. We tried to do that this last time and we got all fucked up.
It was disconcerting. She may be the only option, however.
Yeah.
You're in charge. Make a decision.
Contact your people. See if we can find someone close. I'll talk to Trix and see if she can be a backup if that doesn't work.
Very well.
All right. I'll be back to check in and see what you find. I grab the communicator and turn it off. And then set it back down. Keep it off just in case someone's tracing us back to us or something. Something's wrong. I don't want to trust anything at this point.
Okay. You head back outside to meet up with the rest of the group. What have the rest of you been doing? He's been gone for at least 10 minutes or so.
I think Achilles has maybe been talking to them about Leggett and discussing he just came up and just turned it off, and I mean, like,
Yeah, but
that's not
he's pretending like he doesn't remember doing it or that he didn't do it.
I mean, is he pretending or does he actually not know? And is there something else that we have to consider?
Well, if
here?
he doesn't actually remember, that's even bigger problem, wouldn't you say?
I mean, I think both are equally as disturbing, right? He's our leader. He's supposed to be getting us back home, and now we don't know if we can trust him ever again. And now we have to, like, and I'm pulling them off the truck now. Haul these, as I pull them off, down to the basement, teleport, hopefully get back home, and hope that he doesn't just blow up the base with these second that we get there.
Do you think he's taking them home?
I don't care about these. You guys cared about them a lot more than I did.
Well, they're powering the base.
But if they could be used to do wrong, look, you saw what happened behind us. Like,
But you do
Yeah,
care
but-
about them.
they care about the destruction they could bring.
Right. And if our fearless leader is maybe not working with us, are we sure we want him to be in charge of where they go?
No. But do we have a choice? I don't think so. I mean, you tried to get him down as many times as you could. You couldn't.
Yeah, I
can't win
tried.
in a fight against him. We just have to listen. Essentially bullied into it.
I mean, he's not here now. We could just take the truck.
Makes the point.
Or are we gonna take the truck? I would love
We
to
could
get
hide
back.
it.
I have a
I would love to get back too,
mission
but
to
I just
succeed on.
How would
Well,
you
yeah.
know? We could definitely do this.
I just
Listen,
mean
if
hide
you
it
guys
until
are
we
in,
know
I
for
mean-
sure that he's not going to use these or take these somewhere that's real bad.
I think that's a good idea.
Listen, I don't think we should hide them. But I think if things go poorly, then I'll do what it takes.
Which is
Just gonna like unsheath the sword a little bit from the back.
Oh.
Okay, but if things go poorly, it can go from 0 to 100 in seconds. You saw what happened back there.
Right, but if he's distracted, then I'm not suggesting it. I'm just saying, if he's distracted and we need to, I'll take the shot. But we have to be sure. He's the leader of the mission. Maybe there was a bigger plot to disabling the field and...
Well, that's what I thought. That's what I thought until he said he couldn't remember doing it.
Yeah,
Listen, isn't it better to be safe than sorry?
Yeah.
Well, let's go hide these then.
Well, it doesn't mean we're going to drive a truck full of essentially nuclear power cells that can cause a black hole into the forest and then let the locals bother with it.
What locals?
Oh. Whoever comes back to this shithole after we're done with it. We could have
I
saved a
still
lot
think
of
we
lives
should hide
today,
them.
though. He didn't fuck
Well,
up like that.
We could ruin a lot more if we give them to the wrong hands, right?
What are we gonna do? Put a pedal or put a brick on the gas, let it drive down the street and blow up?
No, we're gonna hide them.
How are we gonna hide them? He's downstairs. He's going to hear the truck leaving.
Actually, why not?
Because there was a black hole. Trix, I'm looking at at Rob. Was she passed out? Did she not see the?
Does
I
it
don't
always
know.
cause a
I
black
was on
hole?
the roof.
Yes.
I was on the roof.
Oh,
They're
I don't know where she was.
unstable. They're power cells. There was a gargantuan black void that emanated from the explosion that
Okay.
swallowed up everybody.
well, look, I
In
was
history,
passed out in the
this is a
truck. Okay,
cataclysmic
so
moment.
listen, why can't we just hide them somewhere? Why do we have to let it drive off?
Where are we gonna hide it? I'm like looking around.
There's a lot of
can't decide.
trees and stuff. I mean,
Yeah,
you guys
yeah.
are kind of, you guys are kind of like in a rural, sort of, like one of those rural pubs
Yeah,
that are just
yeah.
like on one of those random
I'm
back
imagining like trees
roads.
on every single side. Like we were fighting in the back parking lot, and then it's like overlooking a lake or some shit.
Yeah.
But
There's just trees everywhere, right? But even still, I'm looking at them like you can still see a truck through the trees. There's no path. You're telling me that we're going to get in the truck, drive it. If any of us have an idea how to drive,
What if
further,
I cause
I can
an
keep it
illusion
straight. I
on
can't
it
pull it into a.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
and make it camouflage?
Yes.
And we drive it into a good spot around here, and then I make it camouflage.
Fine, you two do your thing, then I'll just tell you when he's coming.
Okay. We gotta move fast.
I'm not gonna get my ass kicked.
Yeah, I'll get in the truck.
I can't drive.
I'm gonna go stand by the door where Leggett would come out.
Okay. You get into the truck, turn it on.
That feeling when you're making a bad decision or your character's making a bad decision and you know it, but you have to do it because it's totally what your character would do. Son of a fucking bitch.
Yeah.
The only way to talk when you ripped the only way to talk with scraps off of my chest, yeah.
Misguided teenagers.
Tables.
And Ra has influence over me, so I kind of just.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
I can't wait to see the chaos.
I am okay. Thank you.
Oops,
Whack.
that's the wrong music.
Oh,
Sorry.
thank God. I was
Sorry,
like, you
wrong
get in the
music.
truck, you're dead.
What?
No, I'm not gonna nocturne you. Don't worry.
Wow.
The
Spoilers.
Oh, you're spoiling. I'm so sorry.
That's a
It
spicy
was
meatball.
Extremely ambiguous. I think we're okay.
Yeah,
That's not a
Um,
spoiler. No,
we-
but it is. It is.
we
shit.
need
it
like
is
a
true.
bingo card for checks off when we destroy the fucking MP3, where they're just listening to a session, then suddenly, woo, at the top of all of our lungs.
Okay.
And they don't
Okay.
know.
Turn on the truck.
Yep.
And you drive it. Where are you going?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to back it up. Oh geez. I want to go into the woods a little bit. Very slowly and carefully. If there's like a huge bump or anything. I don't want to do that.
Have you
'cause I
guys
know
ever?
that I could.
Have you guys ever been in like a really tall truck around trees?
It's a nightmare.
You
Yeah.
hit every single branch known to
Oh,
man.
every branch imaginable.
So that's what happens. You just hear like a,
Slow scraping.
like
Oh
horrific, like
Yeah.
fucking, and it's loud when you smack it to a branch. It's like,
How much further are we going?
Not far. Really not far. I
Okay.
just want to park it here enough in the shrubbery, and then you can camouflage
give me an
it.
assess the situation, please, Ra.
Sure.
What?
It's a
9.
9. Okay. Go ahead and ask me a question from the list there. I think I know what the question is, but ask it anyway.
Okay.
Shut these bitch ass trees up.
The close-up of a lighter.
What here can I use to hide?
Okay.
These, or the truck, or the
Yeah.
things?
Yeah. So, there's not really like a fantastic spot like in the trees. However, as you are backing up, there is what appears to be something that you didn't notice before. There is a sort of, a vessel of some sort.
What?
Yeah. There is a vessel about the same size as the truck. It looks kind of like some sort of, I would say, close to a spaceship.
Oh.
It's kind of like, I'd say it's kind of,
Ruh-roh.
it's fairly like aerodynamic. And it's kind of like, if you remember from like Independence Day, the like alien fighter craft from
Yes.
that, those sort of like
Can I?
semicircular kind of craft.
I mean, does it look like a Tangi craft?
It does.
Oh shit! That fucking idiot flew here.
What?
Do you see that?
Where?
In the rear view, there, the side mirror on the right side.
Is that it?
Yeah, it's a Tangi craft.
Okay.
All right, hang on, I'm parking.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna-
So basically, you're looking for the spot to like park the truck inconspicuously. Like Jay said, there's not really like enough tree coverage to like hide the truck completely.
Yeah. Okay. So I get out of the truck and I'm gonna go inspect this Tangi spaceship.
Okay. From the outside, there's no noise at all. It doesn't appear to have any visible entrance that you can see. There's, it's just straight up hovering off of the ground, and it's not making any noise. You don't see any leaves rustling. You don't see any of this sort of the weeds or anything moving in relation to this ship making any sort of, engine vibrations. There's nothing. It's just hovering there.
I never do this because it's a pet peeve of mine, but I'm going to make a reference to a show that probably no one has ever seen. Flight of the Navigator?
No.
That's exactly right. Okay. Fuck yes.
One person in the YouTube comments and 4
It's going to be
years
like,
is gonna
yes.
go, oh my God! I was one of the 7 people at the expo that went 4 years ago. Me, I was there.
Hey, whoever you are that just listened and that made that connection, good.
I love you.
Welcome.
Proud of you.
Okay. So it's just floating there and there's no obvious entryway. What happens if I touch it?
How do you do this?
I just reach out and touch it with my
With
palm.
your finger? Palm.
Yeah, with my palm.
Okay. Roll me a flat 2d6, please.
Oh, murder me.
Ooh,
Murder me, whack.
juicy.
Oh,
Juicy.
okay.
Oh no.
You're dead.
7. Oh God.
no.
For a moment, I thought he said roll me a flat d6, and you rolled a 7,
Oh.
and I had questions, but
It's just like,
What?
we get like a mathematical gif across
Okay.
Goober's face. Like,
Okay. So, when you touch it with your palm,
Oh God.
there's a strange, like, tingling sensation in your palm.
Oh.
Please take a powerful blow.
Oh. Oh.
get
Oh.
fucked.
Oh God. I'm gonna.
Oh God! Oh God! Oh God! Oh God!
That's
Oh God!
Wait,
that's an 11.
wait.
That's an
I'm,
11.
can I try and intervene? Can I see?
In what
can
way?
I try and teleport her out of it before she gets hit by it? Just like a quick
Do
step
you-
out, like or not even. Can I just like pull her away?
oh no, I think I know what Wack's gonna do.
Well. Okay.
Because I'm like right by her and I'm seeing this and I'm like.
There are
like,
unfortunately no
pull her
team
away.
points right now.
Oh.
Which wouldn't even matter with 1, because it'd just be a 10.
Right. Let's see if you have anything else that you can help with.
All I'm imagining right now is, and I know this is not right, while you're looking at that Wack, just touches it, gets electrocutes, it passes out, wakes up, touches it again, passes out, wakes up,
Do you
touches
have-
it one more time.
Deck free.
Do you
free.
have influence over Ra?
Yes.
You can burn your influence and make that a 9.
Oh, but you
That's a
counter
really
roll.
cool way of doing that.
Oh!
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah.
I never thought about using influence that way.
Yeah.
You're gonna burn your influence. Okay.
Yeah.
Take it
Do
off.
what you won't.
All right. So now that is a 7 to a 9. Now on a 7 to 9, I'm gonna take a powerful blow. So how do you use your influence on over Ra? Like what happens in the situation, Trix?
Can I try and physically pull her back? And while I'm doing that, I'm also screaming, "Move!" Like
Okay.
right in her ear.
Okay.
Maybe that'll make her hate me.
All right. On a 7 to 9, Ra, you get to choose one from the take a powerful blow list.
I'll give ground. Opposition can get an opportunity.
Okay. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I thought it.
So you still take a
Define
condition.
opposition.
You still take
Yeah.
a condition.
I definitely will. So yeah, I just imagine that if she is actually physically pulling me back, then I'm, whatever is there would have an opportunity to do something and or attack me. So
Yeah.
I will take afraid.
Okay.
Do I get hit as well by this? Since I'm connected to Ra,
To a much
way?
much lesser degree. Ra, you get zapped.
Yeah.
Basically launching you away from the vessel. I think you feel some of the charge go through your body, Trix, and you both get like launched backwards,
Okay.
like sprawled backwards onto the ground. Probably rolling a few times and coming to a stop, skidding in the dirt and kicking all the like weeds and stuff up.
Let's not touch it. Don't touch it. That was a mistake. Oh God.
Let's get away from that. If it can emit that much energy, then probably not a good idea to be near it.
Shit. The truck.
Yeah. Oh no.
The ship opens.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Run. Drive
Fog-
the truck.
Fog
Drive the truck.
emits
Go
from
now.
I start
the
running. I start running.
fog emits from the ship. You
I'm gonna start to
see
transform.
a silhouette in the fog. You're
I'm gonna teleport right over to the truck.
okay.
And when I teleport into the truck, I want to camouflage it with myself
With yourself.
as well. Yeah.
So basically what you've done is you are taking a selfie of yourself and just placing it repeated over the truck.
She's
No,
saying she
no,
wants
no,
to
no, no,
camouflage
no.
the truck and herself.
I know. I'm giving her
okay.
shit.
Oh,
I
God.
see a giant image of me.
It's my face on the truck as an
I
advertisement.
want
Like
somebody to
Being
Photoshop that.
distracted.
Somebody Photoshop it, please.
Please.
Like-
Because
her in front
the
of a
way
space.
that she phrased that was fantastic. Okay. So, Ra, you're transforming.
Yep. I'm trying to stall.
You have
so
done
that she
this
can get away
many
with the truck.
times
I
today.
know. I know.
I would
know,
like
it's
you
bad.
to unleash your powers, please.
Okay.
Me too.
13.
Fuck it. That's pretty damn good. Maybe
Yeah.
maybe the pain made you focus and you were able to transform cleanly without pain, even
Yeah.
though this is the most you've ever transformed in a single day before. Tricks.
Yeah.
I would also like you to unleash your powers, please.
For that, can I add one to the team pool for that? I forget.
So on
should know this by
on unleash your powers. Nope. That's
Okay.
that's
All
just a you
That's
just do
what
it.
happens.
Yeah,
Okay,
you just do it.
the thing. Okay.
Yeah, it's just bad when you get a partial success, like Trix did.
Okay.
So that's a 9, Trix. Mark a condition, or the GM will tell you how the effect is unstable or temporary. How you looking on
Ah.
conditions there?
Unstable. Unstable.
Okay.
I'm too away from passing out.
Okay. So, the combination of fear, teleporting, and throwing out illusions all at once is a bit overwhelming for you. You sort of you do this thing where you're kind of like short range teleporting, even though you're trying to teleport directly to the truck. So like
Yeah.
first it's a few feet away, then it's like 5 feet away, then like the
teleport
wrong
running.
direction, like 2 feet, and then it's kind of like poof, 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 and you're trying to focus in on the truck, but you can't quite do it. You throw out the illusion, trying to mimic the surroundings. Is that what you're doing?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're trying to do the thing where you're using like lights to bend around the truck and sort of make it invisible, kind of like predator camouflage kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so what happens instead of you sort of making this perfect
I just got your the selfie joke.
just now?
What the fuck? All right, it's her turn to be made fun of. No longer is it I. I'm not the dumb one. Wow.
So
Sorry.
you bend the light sort of around the truck, except it's distorted. If you've ever looked through like sort of like a concave or convex piece of glass, you know
Oh
how
my
the image
God.
is sort of
Oh.
stretched a little bit. The image is
Oh, no.
stretched around the truck, so you see the trees kind of like bending, and the environment is just kind of sort of bulbous, like the truck doesn't look right. You're teleporting, and you like overshoot the truck on the last teleport. You're like
Oh, no.
20 feet away from the truck or something. Ra, you're
Yes.
running?
No, I'm just trying to defend. I'm waiting. I'm not running towards anybody. I want to see who comes out of there. But yeah, I'm trying
Okay.
to protect her and the truck.
There's a slender figure that is making their way down a sort of there's like a ramp that comes out of seemingly nowhere out of the side of this thing.
Do I recognize the gate or anything? Like,
The
Is
gate?
it- well, just the way they're walking. Like, is it me? I
Oh,
want
the
to know. if
gate.
it's me.
Okay, the yeah. No, because
Okay.
as the fog starts to dissipate, so does their appearance.
Oh shit.
Oof.
You can't see them.
Oh no.
Can I smell them? I'm a dog.
You can give me an assess the situation.
I like that's creative. I love that.
Use the old sniffer there, eh?
9.
A 9.
We talking like
Ask me
taxis
one from the
smell?
list.
I mean, I guess like who here is the greatest danger? Like, I just want to know if I can smell where they are. That's not really on the list.
Can you
What
smell
should I ask?
danger?
Oh, like what is the biggest threat? Trying to determine where he
Yeah,
is.
like
kind
I'm
of
using
idea?
my nose to figure out where they are.
Okay. On a 9, you can make out a general direction.
Okay.
So you lost track of them, like in the fog, like as you were transforming, and as you're like looking around, kind of frantically, you sort of turn on your oh god, I lost the word. You turn on basically your sense of
My
smell.
sniffer.
Yeah, as high up as it goes. You smell a general direction. It's behind you.
I turn around.
Nothing is there.
Oh, geez.
Olfactory sense. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna try to like walk around and skip between what I'm smelling and the vehicle. I just want to defend the vehicle. Like it cannot move forward towards her.
Okay. So you're trying to defend Trix?
Yes, and the black hole things. Yes.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your defend someone.
Okay.
What?
11.
Hey!
11. So maybe the like last second you see maybe a piece of like one of the weeds or something move around you,
Okay.
and just the barest whisper of noise.
Okay.
And from what you can see, whatever this is making a beeline for the truck.
Okay.
You intercept it,
Okay.
okay? Placing yourself between where this thing is running. You're just a little bit faster. Who knows? You position yourself between this thing and the truck. Sort of maybe making some kind of gesture with your arms across your body to try and strengthen your stance. You feel this thing rebound off of you. It doesn't feel like it had a lot of mass as it hits you. It definitely like rebounds off of you. You see this sort of strange movement through the weeds and the grass, and you can tell that it's sort of like somersaulted backwards just from the position
but I can
of
see
this
its
thing.
feet in the grass, right? Like I can see where it's
You
standing.
see that it moved, yeah.
Yeah.
What do
okay.
you do?
Fuck this guy. I'm gonna
You get stuff from the defend roll, by the way.
Yes,
I
you
do actually.
On a 10 plus, which you got an 11 on, you get to choose one from the list there.
Clear a condition.
Okay. Clear a condition. Trix, what are you doing? You sort of like overshot the truck. What are you up to?
I'm just waiting to see what's going on and like trying to see who's coming out and what I need to do next.
Okay.
Kind of gather my thoughts.
Quite quiet, by the way.
Ah, yeah.
Okay.
Hello.
Okay. Are you
If
trying?
I notice that she's not moving the truck forward and driving the truck away, I will roar.
Okay. Trix, you're just kind
hear
of
it.
feet
I'm
planted. You hear the roar. What do you do?
Yeah. I'm like, I start running towards the truck so I could drive it away.
Okay.
She startled me.
Ra. As you roar, kind of like with your head off to the side, and you're sort of signaling Trix, there's more movement. I would like you to take a powerful blow, please.
Okay. I'm going to use my move. When I take a powerful blow from someone far greater than you, I can use this move instead, so it allows me to roll Savior.
Okay.
That legacy move.
Full hit.
That's a
Jesus.
10.
Good
God!
So that's not good.
That's a take a powerful blow, Dan.
Oh, sorry. I did a regular roll Savior instead of.
Yeah, but that's what
Is
you
that
said.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But that means she succeeds.
Because
Yeah.
it was adding it, right?
Hold on. We got to read your move.
This is what Brad had, I think, right?
Yeah,
It just
that's what I
allows
had
me to
do.
roll Savior, but
Instead of
the way
taking a
that
powerful blow.
Yeah, you're just getting your bonus from Savior. It's still the same result.
Yeah, but the bonus from Savior adds to it rather than subtracting.
So I think the idea is that you use that if your savior is super low.
No, the roll is so that you roll it instead of taking a powerful blow, and if you roll high, it's good.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
This is the one you want to succeed on. This is
Oh,
what
okay, okay,
Dragon
okay.
It says if
going.
Okay.
it's like still a success.
Okay, so
the
on a
literal
hit, you stand
opposite.
strong and choose one. Okay,
Yeah,
you're right.
yeah.
You're right.
That's what you want.
That's
Okay,
why
cool.
Yeah,
I know because
okay.
I took it last season too. That's it's basically roll it every time instead of your powerful blow if they're like super strong.
Yeah.
It's if
okay.
you fail, you get the failures of a powerful blow, basically.
Yeah,
Just
never give
swaps.
up, never surrender. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, I see. So, I get to choose one, and I want an opportunity or an opening against my attacker.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna use an adult move.
Stand
to do it.
strong. Okay, so you take no condition, and add 1 to the team pool. Wait. Okay. Mark a condition. Okay. I'm gonna just clean this up a little bit. This. I hate that the line breaks mess everything up.
I know. Sorry.
Okay. Okay. So you get an opportunity or opening against your attacker. You rally from the hit and inspires the team. Add 1 to the pool. You keep your attacker's attention. Is that the one you said you were doing? Which one were you doing?
No, I want to get
an opportunity? Okay.
Yep. I want to
Okay.
then, attack with an adult. Move.
Absolutely. What are you attacking with?
Overwhelm a vulnerable foe.
Wow. Okay. Roll plus your danger.
Pluses, please. Please, I beg of you.
That's a 13.
Oh shit!
Okay. Choose
That's
one.
No, that's actually kind of not the greatest.
What?
I mean, it sort of is. Like, we do the thing, but I have to choose 2 options from the list.
No, you choose
and-
one.
Oh,
From the
okay.
overwhelm of vulnerable foes.
Oh, right. Okay,
It's from
choose
the
one.
adult
Okay,
moves.
awesome. This is super, super easy. Oh wait, maybe not. Because the options are for those listening: I take a powerful blow in return, or I can hurt my foe more than I intended to, or I can cause serious collateral damage. Considering there are like black hole bombs behind me, I don't think I want to do collateral damage. So I guess I will hurt my foe more than I intend. Otherwise,
means-
I'll die.
You killed that bitch.
Hopefully
Okay.
it's not me or anybody important.
How are you attacking them? Can you describe
Like
your
a
attack?
dog. I am literally like leaping at them with my mouth, and I'm doing the whole like Ra is too tired to stand up anymore. I'm going to bite down really hard and just hope I hit something
You
important.
sink your teeth into flesh,
Yep.
tearing and ripping. You taste the hot blood in your mouth as it pours in. You hear the sort of grunt of agony. And you pull like a chunk of flesh off, basically, as you just rip it off. And there's an immediate sort of like kick to your stomach as this happens. And you hear this thing or person or whatever sort of yell out, "What have I done? What have I done?" And you sort of like look down at your stomach. There is something sticking out. It's long and thin.
Oh no!
Blood.
Have I been stabbed?
There
Do
is.
I feel pain?
You feel no pain. It's about 6 inches long, sticking
Okay.
out of your stomach. It's really thin. It almost looks like a long splinter.
Okay. But I don't feel any pain.
You don't feel any pain.
Okay.
No powerful blow. Huh.
No, yeah, no powerful blow. That's weird. Okay. Can I? Okay, I ignore it. If I don't feel any pain and it just looks like a splinter, then
Does it
fuck
glow
that,
or
I guess.
anything? It's just
No,
Solid?
not glowing.
Yeah. Okay.
what colors.
All right.
But she's been like fucking impaled, right?
Yeah.
I
Do I
mean,
feel-
it's sort of like,
through?
have you ever seen like acupuncture?
Yes.
Like, you know how the needles are just kind of like hanging out? It's something like that, but really
But, like,
long.
through.
No, not all the way through your stomach.
Oh.
It's just kind of sticking
Can you
out.
remove it?
Oh Jesus. Can I move properly? Like if I try to like,
No.
yeah, fucking hell. Okay. All right. The fuck? So am I like immobilized?
Not immobilized, but you're having a very difficult time moving. You're also you also notice that you can't move your jaw.
So it's still stuck around the person or?
No.
Okay.
You've torn the flesh out.
Okay. So torn the flesh out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Am I
Sorry.
close enough to see
Okay.
any of this?
I
Okay.
don't think you could make it out specifically. You definitely see that she's fighting somebody. I won't make you
Okay.
roll an assess for that.
Okay, then I want to start running towards her instead of the truck then.
Towards the
That's
truck.
No, towards her.
Towards her. Okay.
Turn around.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I want to do something.
Achilles. It's been a while
Yeah.
since since they left.
Is Leggett
It's
come
by
out
this
at all?
time that Leggett walks outside.
terrible. Where's
Yeah.
the truck?
Hey, what's going on?
Good. Have you unloaded everything?
You can see
Yeah.
there's only like a few crates on the ground, like clearly.
Yeah, we got him. I'm like hefting one up. Yeah, we got him. Where are we putting him?
Where's the truck?
I don't know. I actually don't know. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, they're not back yet. They drove it into the woods. I told them it wouldn't work. I told them it wouldn't work. There was no way that you were going to get back in time.
You little bitch. You snitch.
There's no way.
I hunt Achilles.
Okay. Directly
Do I have
engage,
time to-
please.
Deserve that.
Do I have time to fucking...
He's the aggressor. He gets to make
Yeah.
the move, and if he fails, then
That is the
you
7.
A 7. Okay. On a 7, you get to
You
pick.
have influence over him, Jay?
You get to pick one.
No.
I'm gonna resist or avoid blows. All I want to do is hit him and not like. I just want like a punch, and then if he tries to react, I stop him.
Yeah. It's basically like a you don't put your full weight into it kind of punch.
No, I'm not trying to. It's because I'm angry.
Yeah,
so I'd like
It's
to
more
clear the
like a
anger.
jab that's
Yeah.
he's not ready
It's
for.
a
it.
light boxer.
Yeah, if
jab.
he hits me, I'm like immediately like sword out. Like,
Can I clear the angry condition
what the
for hurting
fuck?
someone?
Yes.
Great. Look at it. He's like,
No, it's my nose. You're a fucking asshole. They're
Yeah.
behind. They're that way.
great. Why?
I don't fucking know, because you can't be trusted with the bombs. Jesus Christ.
I would love to use a new move that I took from this level up.
Okay. What move would that be?
It's called White Lies. When you try to comfort or support someone by telling them lies they want to hear, roll Savior instead of Mundane. On a hit, if they open up, you can take influence over them. I can't take influence over him
No.
because I'm not able to take influence over him. But I'm still going to be using this move basically for everything but influence.
Does that work if you can't take influence, or do I get like a
It's
defense
basically,
against that?
I'd still comfort and support. So you'd still remove a condition if I succeed.
This is
It's
fucked
just-
up beyond belief.
I'm trying to like win you over right now. Not get influence because I can't. You may not trust me fully, but it may still, quote, help, if that makes sense. I just
Yeah.
wouldn't get the influence part of it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Go ahead. Make your roll.
Okay.
my God, I don't know if I want buses or not.
That is
That's a 9. What happens on a partial success?
It's on a hit if they open up. So it works the exact same way as comfort or support. So they hear
If
you,
he
mark.
opens
They
up.
mark. You're right. So it's 7 to 9 is they hear you. They mark potential clear condition or shift labels if they open up to you. So basically, and you don't have to, but you don't trust me. How many times could I have killed you? You, Achilles. How many times could I have killed you?
It's not a really good basis for trust. I could bring my
Right.
sword through your throat right now. It doesn't mean that you
You
should
couldn't.
trust
We
me
tried
for
that already.
it. Okay. Anyways, they're all
I
back
am
in the
not
woods.
here to hurt any of you. I have been trying to get us out of this goddamn mess, and all of you fucks keep fucking it up. Every goddamn time I try to save you, I get hit in the back of the head. I get attempted to be stabbed. I get shoved off of a truck. I am here to save all of you in this goddamn mission, and every time I try, it gets worse because all of you can't follow a single goddamn order.
So whose order was it then to turn off the chameleon shield on my chest? What?
I don't know, and I kept telling you that.
So then that's why we don't trust you. You don't.
Right.
That's why. You don't.
What about all the times
remember
before
things.
that?
It doesn't matter.
Why didn't you leave me behind then?
Do you think I care? I've been here a month. I had loyalty to you, Leggett, but then you walked up to me, looked me square in the eyes, and turned off the only thing that kept the mission safe. So no, I don't
And yet
trust
I got
you.
us out there anyway.
Doesn't
I got
matter.
us out.
You
Doesn't
still
matter?
fucked it.
Great. Great.
Thanks
And
for
fucking
saving
move
us.
and let me do my goddamn job. We'll send
do
you
your
back
job.
and I'll leave you alone.
Go do your job, Leggett.
I shove past you and
Move
start
aside.
walking in the direction of the truck.
Let me know if you need help.
Yeah, not yours.
It's gonna be lonely being alone.
Yeah, it will. I'll send you back. And I walk off toward the direction he pointed out.
Okay.
Achilles is gonna go like the opposite way because he's a little worried about Raw and.
Do you go into the
Trix.
building?
No. Like I'm picturing like an L-shaped parking lot. Correct me if I'm wrong here, but I'm assuming if like he's going around the fence or something to go to the other area, then Achilles will go like left and just.
I'm going to where you pointed the truck was.
Yeah.
Where like they went. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm
Did you
heading
point in the
toward
right direction?
Achilles.
So, Achilles, as you're
I assume I
walking,
pointed in the right.
as you're walking, like around the front, kind of the pub kind of place, you look through one of the windows, and on the table, you can see Nancy, immobile, head on the table. She is not moving.
I'll go and inspect. Like.
Okay,
quickly,
you like
just
walk
my
through
eyes
the
running.
front door, right? So
Yeah,
like you
just
can
come
kind of
into depth.
you don't hear depth.
I'll go and check her pulse.
There is no
How does it-
pulse.
Look like she died. Can I roll like an assess here?
You absolutely can.
Superior. 12.
Go ahead and ask me 2 questions from the list.
I shall, my good sir. What here can I use to find out what killed her? I'll ask the other one after.
Ask me the other one first.
And what here is the biggest threat?
Okay. To determine what killed her, you can use your basic senses. You just kind of like move her body.
Yeah.
You can see that she's got blood that's kind of like pouring out of her. It's not doing it anymore, but there's blood that's
Yeah.
trickled out of her mouth.
Like she'd been hit in the chest, or
yes. She took some kind of physical, like it was a bludgeoning of some sort.
depth. I'm
Nothing.
gonna look around for depth real quick if I can. Go downstairs, go wherever. If depth has like a, if he's dead somewhere, then I want to find him. Depth. Like every door, if possible.
Nothing.
Okay, then I'll fucking pull out the sword, run up the stairs, and run after Leggett.
Oh!
That's a good place for us to take our break.
Yeah!
I am screaming. Oh my god.
No, actually, Goober's is screaming. Okay, never mind.
It's a good place for us to take our break.
Sorry for your loss of hearing.
Checkmark destroys the MP3.
Oh, this
It'll
is
be
a
fine.
comedy of errors.
It'll be fine. Everything's fine.
Remember,
Sitting
like
in their
it was-
bath, right? They're like, oh man, Saturday, I'm gonna relax. My favorite episode of Halcyon Unbound in the bath, and then suddenly,
Friday. Sorry.
Saturday
I'm sorry.
after.
They're watching
day
it. They're listening
after.
Saturday,
Right.
baby.
And then,
Sorry, I just
and then you
need a
hear that. And the phone drops into their bathtub, and we get an angry. Tablestory fucking killed my phone.
The horrible last picture that the phone took was them pooping from the loud noise in the tub.
Well,
Phone falls into a shit stain.
That's the only way to make that happen. That's what we do here on Tablestory. It's what we do. Thank you, everybody, so far for watching. If you have not done so, please make sure you follow all these wonderful people. And if you want to help support Tablestory, one of the best ways you can do that is to head on over to our Patreon, where we have all different kinds of content, including podcasts, including character sheets, including stuff from various campaigns. And if you're feeling ultra super generous and you just have money that pours down on you from the sky on the regular, we have ourselves a super amazing tier, which allows you to participate in patron one-shots that are offline with us. So make that happen if you got the money and you want to help support Tablestory. Otherwise, we'll be back in just a few minutes, guys. Hang tight for more Halcyon Unbound. We'll be back in just a few. Welcome back, everybody, to Halcyon Unbound here on Tablestory. We return. Scraps.
Oh, fuck. Oh, God damn it. I was just getting that fucking move figured out.
Thirsting for blood.
So I leveled up, but I had to fucking son of a fart and just, okay, yep, I'm ready.
You okay there?
Nope, but okay, here we go.
Huh?
You're getting jostled awake by yourself.
Yeah, so those sounds were accurate.
Come on, wake up!
Oh, sorry.
We're here.
Okay.
I told you it wasn't that long. Did you, like, actually fall asleep?
Yeah, I've been working on that. It's
Power sleeping?
Yeah, I'll tell you about it later. Okay, Bay 4.
Pull up to Aegis HQ.
As we get in there, before we actually go in, I'm going to basically, like, there would be like a docking clearance thing, and it'd be through Athena, and I would basically go in and use my protocols and things to override any sort of auto alert, auto alarm that's been installed, if I can.
Okay.
That's the hope.
So, as you approach, he says, basically you get like the proximity warning, Aegis HQ. Enter code now.
At that point, it would be like my code is like an administrator code, right? It's like, because that's what I would have. I would enter in my administrator code.
Bam, bam. Code not recognized. Well, I mean, to be honest, did you really expect different?
No. Pull up the screen in Submersible. Again, I'll link through Athena. And I put in my...
Please enter the correct code within 10 seconds, or an alarm will be triggered.
Hey, me?
Yeah?
Step 1, fuck it. Ram it into the base!
What?
We have no other options!
What?
Just go into the docking port! Go!
But it's sealed!
You said Moonpool like Subnautica boy, and I am basing my decisions off of that right now? This is out of
No, there is
character.
a moon pool, but it's got a bay on it.
Not in Subnautica! Son of a bitch! So much was planned on that! Ah! What the else? All right, well.
Sorry, MP3 listeners.
Oh, yep, you're deaf, and I don't care. What? Does this thing have any weapons on it?
No, it's a submersible.
All right.
What was that? Did you just turn into a pterodactyl, dude?
Yeah.
That was the sound that
Out of you there?
that was the sound that Brad
Guys,
makes
you're not
when
the first
something
dinosaur
goes
to
wrong.
die.
Stressed out
Breaking news on
pterodactyl
Tablestory.
scream.
I'll revive the pterodactyl.
That is my stressed out pterodactyl scream.
Guys, if you ever get so stressed you turn into a fucking dinosaur, just tune into Tablestory. We'll help take
Brad
that
can
into
do it too, man. I don't get it.
Brad doesn't. I don't know how they do it. Ew.
Get really stressed every day. It'll just happen.
Live on the brink of 99% stress.
It's like
What do we
puberty.
do?
Didn't ask
What do
for it,
we
just-
do?
Oh God. Okay. I got an idea. Okay. First, always prepared. As a backup plan, I had built a signal, like a signal override gadget.
Brute
It's-
force.
Yup. It's a signal override And basically I could take it, put it on the terminal. I mean, actually, it'd really just be a program. It'd be like a flash drive. Just plop it in there, and it would. I'm somebody that I'm not actually. Here
Okay.
you go.
Go ahead and unleash your powers.
Fuck. Oh my god.
Buses, please.
Oh, I need the biggest bus that has ever. I don't even. It's not.
Man, you want Greyhounds, you want New Horizons. What do you need that are
Wait. Wait. It says roll superior. When you unleash your powers by producing a brand new minor invention or gadget from your supply, spend 1 gadget and roll superior.
Hold on. Yeah, you're rolling superior instead of freak for your unleash your powers.
I was like, I have a -1 and a condition for that. Fuck. So good. Great. Awesome. Superior is a
Got this.
+3. Wonderful.
Save
Okay. For the love of God, boss! Ah!
That's an 11. Okay. Absolutely. So you've spent 1 gadget, and you plug this thing in, and there's like this sort of like, you hear like code the doors open. Nice.
Yeah, that's gonna take about 3 weeks to fix. But okay.
I think we have bigger problems.
True. Go!
You pull up into the moon pool. Submersible breaks the water. Inside, you see a strange sight.
Before we announce that, I want to make something known about the level up that I'm about to take because it's important. Dan, I'm sorry.
My level up is going to add 1 to one of my labels. And someone permanently loses influence over me. Yeah. Yep.
What did I do to you?
Yeah.
Everybody hates me.
Scraps is real sensitive, and he got a whiff that you might have betrayed him. And that's enough.
That's fair. I've added that to my influence thing as no mo Scraps influence.
So, as you break the surface of the moon pool, inside the submersible bay here, you see several bodies on the ground. Pools of blood around them.
Oh no.
You recognize Agent Rosenbaum.
Oh, God.
Oh no. What the hell? What the hell's going on? We didn't do that, did we?
Nope.
Okay. What do we do now?
Maybe we need to stick together.
Yeah.
Nobody at Aegis would do this.
Yeah.
You said that Rosenbaum died in your line, in your world. What happened? Scraps, focus. I know this is happening. We will die.
Okay. Well, it was a malfunction from the power armor.
Okay.
Oh my God.
The fuck?
Piece of cat hair hit her on the shoulder, and she thought it was a goobers coming in from the night to steal.
We're all a little tense. We're all mildly tense here. Just a little bit.
That's here, motherfucker!
Okay. Can I access Athena? This is out of character. Can I?
There is an Athena unit in this area, yes.
Okay. Can I see it?
Yeah.
Okay. And I go, all right, here's the deal. We're going to get out. We're going to go to the Athena unit. You're going to look at the cameras of the base and do a real quick sweep. You let me know if you see anything.
What code am I going to put in? The administrative code did not work.
It's general access. I don't know. It's just whatever. It's always been open. It's just a terminal.
Oh. Well,
yeah,
not to get to the cameras for the base. I always had to put in your code.
We'll try it. If it gives us a code prompt, we won't bother. Okay?
Okay.
It shouldn't. But God knows what they've changed.
Well, not everybody can access the cameras to the base. Why would I design the system like that?
Because we're not the same?
You gave everybody access to the cameras throughout the base?
Like the general cameras, not living quarters. Why would we have anything to hide? We've never had an infiltration before. We've only ever trusted each other.
For security. Oh my God, I can't believe I entered the code every time.
Really inefficient.
Yeah, but more secure.
Let's just try it. We don't have time for this now. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work.
Fine. Still think my way's better.
And get out and go over to the terminal. And I'm like, there, like, I've got the armor powered and like what would be equivalent of like weapons hot.
You have to step in the blood to get to the terminal.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So yeah.
I lean down like, what? While I'm there and while he goes up to the terminal, can I assess that? Okay.
Absolutely. Assess the situation.
Oof. Come on, boss.
That's a 13. You guys are rolling too well tonight. Okay. Ask 2 questions.
It's also a +3 on that one, so.
It's a casual 10 roll. I'm a 20%.
Holy fuck. Sorry, it just started to like hail like it's the end of the world here.
Thought it was a cat hair.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, thanks for not getting scared.
Okay.
I got that one.
Well, I love you all too.
I'm trying to figure out, basically what I want to know is like, can I tell what happened? But it's not really
You got 2 questions. Figure it out.
Okay, what here can I use to what here can I use to figure out what happened?
Are you it depends. How are you trying to assess the situation?
I'm trying to look at his body to see like is there a gash or like a cut, or is he been shot?
So you're trying to determine the method of this person's death.
Yeah. Not about like what the base is going on.
But you're just using your eyes.
Yeah.
So the person that's next to you is on their stomach, face down in the blood. You can see that there is a pretty obvious way that this person died. There is a straight up hole through this person's neck.
Like a gunshot wound or a fucking hole?
So since you rolled a 13, I will answer that. Does not look like a gunshot wound. It's a bit bigger.
Oh. God. That's horrifying. Okay.
It's probably about the size of a baseball hole. Yeah.
His neck is not attached to his head. Oh God, that's awful. That's awful. What here is the biggest threat?
Okay. I mean, I kind of want to be an asshole and just say whatever put this hole in his neck. I will say the fact...
Other clues that I might be able to put together as something.
Yeah, I will say the next biggest threat is that you hear yourself say, "What the hell?"
What? I stand up and like kind of fight stance.
He backs up from the hallway.
What is it?
More. That's more.
I turn to look.
In the hallway, you can see blood. Big globules of blood, looking like something has been dragged through the hall. Several of the lights are flickering as well.
Oh God. Out of character. Is that the hallway that we have to go through to go into the base?
There's a second way around. Basically, it's to the right that you see this happening. That's the way you came originally. You can loop around the other side.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. Did you bring the equipment that you... It doesn't matter. Scraps, look at me.
It's a lot of
We
blood.
We have to move. I know.
Yeah.
I know. Okay? I'm dealing with this too. And barely.
Is that
Don't look at it. Scraps.
Is that a hole
Scraps.
in his neck?
And I pull his head like towards me, and I kind of, with my power arms, like the size of his head, and
You
look at
also
him.
realize, as you're there, you see the other bodies. There's 3 bodies in here. The one that you looked at was an agent that you probably didn't recognize from the back of their head. Agent Rosenbaum. You realize that you see his face, but then you realize that his body is turned the wrong way.
Oh!
As in his head was turned all the way around.
Oh!
Which you know for a fact requires something very strong.
We've got to move. Listen. This is here. This is happening. And we can still save those who haven't, that are still alive. But we cannot stay here and panic. Forget the past.
Right.
Focus on the
right,
present.
right. Okay.
Say the future.
Okay.
We can do this. Let's go. We're going the other way, and we're going to go to the teleporter.
Wait. Did you look?
At what? More of that?
Oh God.
No. Don't. Come on. We can't stay here. And I start moving forward, and I'm like, come on, let's go. We gotta go. And I move towards the other space, and I try to go towards wherever the teleporter is.
Okay. Making your way through the corridors, you know that with the skeleton crew, there weren't that many people here.
Mm-hmm.
This way, you don't really notice any blood. There's no, you don't really come across any as you're moving. There are more like flickering lights as you move through.
It's just that one way. Deal with it later. Okay. We've got to move. We keep going to the teleporter.
Okay. Yeah.
Let's go.
Reaching the teleporter room, it looks like there's nobody there.
Is the teleporter there?
Yes.
Is it undisturbed?
Yeah.
Okay. Scraps, we're going to move up to it, and you're going to disable it.
Yeah.
I will be watching every inch while you do that. But
Right.
all
right.
you have to do is focus on turning it off, and I will protect you. Okay?
Okay. All right.
And I put my fists up, and part of my armor does kind of like a, they have fists on them, and they have a, we talked about this last time, like they have like a you ever seen
Pneumatic.
big,
Sort of like a
yeah,
pneumatic.
like it's like a
piston.
punch drive that comes back down the here, and then it goes like back up. So it's more like I would literally like cock each hand just like that, and then make a cocking sound, and then I'd have
Yeah,
them
there's
up.
like a release of air pressure. Maybe it ejects like a CO2 cartridge or something.
Sick. Yes. So I'm literally standing an inch or two away from his back, looking everywhere as we do this. Can I assess the room and the situation?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Assess the situation. Roll plus your superior, please.
Bus. I need that bus. Come on, bus! Yeah!
That's an 11. Go ahead and ask me 2 questions from the list. Don't forget to take a +1 while acting on the answers.
Okay. What here can I use to ensure this goes unmolested?
I think your best bet is a combination of Athena on the cameras and your presence.
Okay. All right. If there's an Athena terminal real close, I'd like to just queue it up and get the camera access and see it. Take a look, scroll through it, keep an eye on it. And like, I would imagine it's like a series of like cameras displayed on a screen. And so I could keep that up, keep my eye on that, and also in the room, right?
Sure.
So, and then now seeing the cameras and observing the base, what here, and by here I don't just mean in the room, that I can see because of the cameras is the biggest threat.
I think the lack of an obvious threat is the biggest threat.
Damn.
Looking on the cameras, you see nothing else moving throughout the entire base. You do see a few other bodies in various corridors. Probably the remainder of the skeleton crew. From what you know, there's usually 5 to 7 people here with a skeleton crew.
Okay. Huh. All right. I'm Okay, I got to read this to make sure I'm doing this right, but I've got an idea.
Scraps?
What?
The teleporter was used recently. Like, really recently.
Destination?
Scrambled.
When?
Best guess? Within 10 minutes?
Coming or going?
Going.
Disable it. Stick to the plan.
Okay.
We'll come back and enable it if we have to.
It's powered down.
Can you hard lock it so that only you can access it?
I could cut the power.
Cut the power.
All right. It's done.
Okay. All right. Step 1 went way too well. Step 2, waxing.
This is well?
Waxing. We'll do this later. Come on.
Okay. You make your way through the base quickly and quietly. Doesn't seem like there's any other people that you run into on the base. You make it to your little hidey hole where Agent Waxen is. As you do, it becomes readily apparent to you that something is wrong. Your sort of hidey hole has signs of obvious fighting. Dented metal. Things are broken all about. There's pipes that are kind of like leaking. There's like dripping water all around you. What the hell's going on?
I have no idea. This seems like whoever infiltrated might be behind this. This might be set. We're not going to go through that path. We're going to go through the main path. Into Waxen's office.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Keep your guard up.
He holds up some kind of gadget.
Yeah. I'd like to use a move. It's called Tactical Genius.
Okay.
I've only used this like once before, so this will be interesting. When you point out an obvious flaw in a known foe's plan, roll plus savior. On a hit, you're right. And another teammate, your choice, can take advantage. They get +1 ongoing to act on your information.
Okay.
7 and 9, there's other downfalls to that. And a fail is I spring the trap. Whatever that is. Fuck. Okay. I actually... Yes, I did use both of those. Can I get a +1 on this one for using that assess hold for observing the base?
No, that was for that part of the base.
For the cameras?
This was not covered in the cameras.
Okay. Okay. Shit. All right. Still got a +2. I'm gonna roll this. Oh god.
Got this. You got this bus.
Come on.
Those buses.
Come on!
You own this bus.
Bus!
Your bus.
Oh!
It's a 9.
Okay. Okay.
Pick one, please, from the list.
You missed you missed something important. The GM will tell you what. You look like a show-off. Your chosen teammate takes influence over you, and you lose influence over them. You make your teammates feel a little more than pawns. Your chosen teammate marks a condition on a yeah, okay. I'm gonna say you make your teammate look like a little more than a pawn.
Okay.
I think it fits into the RP.
So how are you pointing out your flaw here in the foe's plan?
We built Athena. Like, I'm doing this in character inside my character's own head. So we built Athena with Waxen. Then we built Waxen. We built the base. We built the programming, the codes. We built everything. We know everything and how this base will work and function. So if they're blocking me out of my own programming, using my own programming, what is the protocol? Waxen's protocols. Waxen, an idiot. And I look at Scraps and I go, Waxen's codes.
What
I go to an
them?
Athena. I go to an Athena console before we go anywhere. And instead of using my own credentials, I utilize Waxen's. I built him. Why the hell wouldn't I know this? I remember everything. I would know this.
Okay. What are you trying to do?
I access the terminal to get full control of Athena.
Code accepted. Hello, Agent Waxen. What can I do for you?
See? Come on, man.
Good job.
You're me. You should be doing this too.
I'm sorry. It's a little much. I don't think I've ever seen this much blood in my life.
Now you have.
Great.
And then I look back at the console. Okay. Cool. I'm in. I want to see... camera feeds from the dock from the moment after me and the other scribes left.
Okay. Are you like playing this at 2x?
Yeah. Like,
Okay.
if I have to, scrub through it, that's fine.
So, as you scrub through the video, you see about what you'd expect. You see the agents kind of scrambling, trying to communicate, that kind of thing. After like halfway, you see someone you don't recognize. And I think this is in the submersible area. You see guns begin to fire. Basically like the flashes, the bursts from the weapons. And then you can see somebody kind of short, very handsome looking man, probably like 5'7" or so like pretty short for a guy, like, and really like athletic build, not like buffed, but like athletic, right? They're wearing a uniform for AEGIS. You don't recognize this person at all. But they are taking these bullets right in the chest. You see the bullets just hitting the chest and losing momentum and falling to the ground.
Oh.
The person sticks out a hand faster than you can see through the neck of the person that you saw down on the ground. Turns to Agent Rosenbaum, who's shooting this person in the head at close, like point blank range. They just turn their head, grab the weapon, pull it down, use the other hand to grab his face, and just the other remaining AEGIS agent that's in the submersible area gets punched in the chest. You just see them like sort of crumple.
I pause it.
There's a second where you pause it, and then like looking up at the camera, you see white teeth. Very handsome looking face. Trimmed beard, blue eyes, brown hair.
Looking directly at the camera?
Looking directly at the camera. Shortly after, there's a blur, and they're gone from the room. You begin to follow them through the base, the blur moving through. Then you see them burst through a door. The door to Agent Waxon's office.
Fuck!
Basically that back way. Your little hidey hole. Please take the... let's see. You're already hopeless. You're already afraid. I think take insecure.
Is this...
I'm just inflicting a condition on you.
Got it. Fuck. Scraps?
He's like right there. He sees everything that you see. There is a... Who the hell?
Do you know who that is?
I do.
Who is it? I have no idea.
That's meta. This NPC created by Ellen Dare from the Patreon.
Ooh, I like the name.
Who the fuck is that?
He was a villain in from where I'm from. He nearly killed all of the guild. Why is he here? How did he get here?
I have no idea. Okay.
Waxen.
What else do you...
Waxen!
Yes. What about him?
He just burst into his office.
And I just like snap back to, like I completely forgot because I'm just traumatic, awful. And without even saying anything, I run right past. I want to run right past the other scraps. Actually, hang on 1 second. Yeah. Yup. Well, that actually works out. I run right past scraps and kind of like pushing him aside, and I just run straight up there and kick in the doors if there are any left. Also, open them.
Do you go the front way, or did you
Yes.
go your hidey hole way?
Front way.
Okay. Doors smash open. And again, you designed Agent Waxen to not meet anybody in person. He sort of meets everybody through screens. So this door is also kind of like only available to very select people. You burst through the door. Inside, you see carnage. Things are smashed all over the room. And you do not see Agent Waxen.
God damn it!
We switch scenes.
Oh!
Hey, Dan,
I don't want to play anymore tonight. I want to know what happens.
You ready, Dan?
Oh!
We switch scenes to Ra and Trix.
Oof. Okay. So this thing like poked me, and I'm having a hard time moving.
You're having a hard time moving, and you notice that you start getting very nauseous.
Yeah, I'm gonna immediately do something I've never done before. And I'm gonna unleash my powers to do something my future self can do.
What is
And
that?
I remember when that gaseous poison started seeping out from the snake from last time. I want to do that.
Okay.
Fuck this. So I can roll savior instead of freak. 12 full hit.
Fuck yeah!
Poison starts, I think, how do you think it happens? How does this miasma spread out from you?
I'm a shapeshifter, so I think I actually have to change to my throat area for glands and stuff. I think I get some scales and shit.
So does that mean I got hit by the poison as well since I'm running to you?
Well, I imagine. Wait, were you running towards me or the truck?
You.
Oh, I'm not sure. I don't see you, so.
We'll find out soon.
No.
I'm sure you can see it.
Okay. So, the poison, you have some sort of toxin gland or something. Maybe this is something that you always thought you could do. Or you said, well, if I can change my shape, I should be able to create organs. I should be able to
Yeah.
if I can do that, I mean, I can actually make my body into what I want it to be. And as you start emitting this poison, you hear the voice of whoever this is that you're sort of fighting. It is you. It is you. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. Forgive me. And then their camouflage drops. You see a spindly, very wiry, very, very skinny looking, emaciated person. Wrinkly kind of face, wearing the scaled robe of a seeker of Set. They are covered in blood. And you can see part of their arm is sort of been gouged out. They're holding their arm back, like sitting on their backside, basically, like on the ground, staring up at you wide-eyed. They have these elongated fingers, and you can see it's really off-putting because they look like their fingers are covered in cactus needles, and you look down and you recognize the thing that's in your stomach. Please take a powerful blow.
Low.
No, I rolled 12.
So Jesus, no!
You rolled your conditions. You didn't roll your special move.
Yeah. Sorry.
I'm gonna make you keep it.
Okay.
Gotta pay attention to your own powers. Okay. Powerful blow. High is bad. You got a 12. Choose one from the list there.
Oh, jeez. Oh, this is bad. Oh, this is bad.
I have this control of myself and my powers in a terrible way.
Oh my fucking no!
Trix. Take a powerful blow, please.
No! Come on!
Oh my god.
Where is it?
Top right conditions.
Thank you.
Unless you have any BS. That's a 7. On a 7 to 9, you choose one from the Take a Powerful Blow list at the bottom of the basic moves handout.
It's like, you know.
Remember, the microphone is your friend.
I know. I was just reading. I think I'll lash out verbally and provoke. Crap, no. Yeah, I'm gonna lash out verbally. And I don't have influence, so.
Okay, so you take one. You take one condition. And how do you lash out verbally? At provoking a teammate to foolhardy action.
Oh god.
Oh no.
No.
As I get hit by whatever it is, I'm gonna just
start coughing violently. It smells.
One job.
It smells really similar, and it feels really similar to when you were back at the power module place. The Ziona conduits. Ra, you think you kind of like hear Trix behind you, but what ends up happening this transformation that you've been scared to make, this transformation that you tried your best not to make, completes.
Oh man.
You feel yourself start to grow larger, and there is a sort of snake-like appearance that you take, very similar to Amun-Ra in the Ziona conduits.
Oh my god!
And you're excreting and sending out this kind of miasma. You see Trix kind of like yelling at you, and then you turn and you see Leggett rushing towards the scene. Leggett.
Yeah.
You see this snake-like person. You see Trix choking. You see someone else on the ground. What do you do?
Before we get started. So I have a move, character bullshit. When you have time to closely observe your opposition before a fight. Because right now it looks like they're all standing there, and I haven't got there just yet. So on a 10+, hold 3. On a 7 to 9, hold 2. On a miss, hold 1, mark a condition. During the fight, you can spend your hold to name a character you observed and do a number of different things.
Okay.
All right. That is a full hit with a 10.
Oof. Okay.
So I have a 10+. I am holding 3 from my big list of bullshit. So while I'm closely observing this and this opposition, what do I see when I approach?
You did
Just
not.
in general, what do I see? Not an assess.
You weren't here in time to see the transformation.
Correct.
I think you were in time to see Trix rushing at this creature,
Sure.
and sort of start to grab her throat. It looks really similar to what happened in Ziona Conduits, and this
That
thing.
was unconscious for. I don't
Yeah,
remember.
this. Correct.
I don't
Correct.
remember that.
Right. So you didn't see that. You see Trix just kind of like she's grabbing her neck and just like hawking up a lung.
Gotcha.
There's a sort of like purplish kind of smoke that's visible. You can see it.
Okay. And I see someone sitting on the ground
Yeah.
in front of this creature.
They're
And the
wearing similar clothing to the woman that was out behind the pub.
Okay. Which I still don't know is the secret of set because no one has told me that. I just know that we fought it and it was opposition at the time. So that I can at least draw a conclusion that it's possibly hostile. Fuck. Okay. So I like move up. I try to stay out of that purple mist. I've got like my arms raised. What is going on? Like trying to like yell at Trix, who is clearly not probably able to respond, but
You can probably get out a few words here and there, Trix.
I'm trying to like point out raw and I just keep saying raw, trying to.
oh god. Raw?
Raw.
What have you done?
In
So, like,
foolhardy fashion, I'm going to overwhelm this vulnerable foe at my feet, and I'm going to attempt to kill him.
How do you
You're
do this in your
vulnerable.
snake-like
I'm going to bite him.
human?
Yeah, I'm
form?
overwhelmed with the venom and the snake-like reaction. I play Raw very animal instinct, and this is her first time transforming, so I think she's just losing control.
You hear this massive hiss as Ra lashes out, tensed body and neck muscles towards this person. Go ahead and directly engage.
7. Oh, so I did overwhelm the vulnerable foe.
Oh yeah, my bad.
Yeah.
So that was a 7. What happens on a 7?
I hurt them more than I intend, and I cause serious collateral damage.
Oh my god!
So you rip this thing's head off.
Oh!
Just a horrible, you hear this horrible, like, gut-wrenching scream that's, like, enveloped, obviously, by Ra and her mouth, tearing the head off this person. As she does so, she just kind of launches the body. You see the body basically, like, fly into the truck and smash right through the passenger window.
I turn around and I face Leggett.
You say you can't trust me. Arms are still up. Stand down. We've
I
gone through
start
this before.
slithering toward you.
You want to become this? This is who you want to become?
I'm gonna try and teleport in front of him or in between them with my arms out like this.
Okay, unleash your powers.
Oh, come on, Trix. Come on.
Oh god!
That's a 5.
Oh
Trix?
no!
You're on your own.
Trix, you disappear.
Oh,
Ah!
oh.
Oh, good.
Saved!
Well, you're not dead.
Floating around interdimensionally.
Saved. Yes.
So I'm still like in a defensive position. Like I'm not trying to like push forward, but I see you're just continuing to move forward. Even did you? Wow, yeah, you're just moving forward at me.
Yeah, I slithered towards you, yeah.
Yeah. So what, I want to like, can you give me a good description of what you look like? So you're slithering. Are you like a full giant snake? Do you have arms and legs? Like
Yeah, there was like a Yuan Ti image
Yeah.
that was sort of happening with Amun Ra. So I don't know how far you've gone into your transformation here.
Like,
Well-
are you like a lizard man essentially with a long neck, or like that's what I'm trying to figure out.
I'm assuming that because it went out of control and this is my first time ever transforming, that yeah, I just went fully into it.
Yeah, and she's gotten larger since you've seen
Yeah.
this happening.
Yeah.
Like she's actually getting pretty big. She's still growing.
Still
So
growing.
Check
yeah,
this out.
and I'm far larger than like my Anubis form.
Gotcha.
We're talking like probably 8 or 9 feet at least right now. Well,
God. Oh. Oh, cool. Thank you, Jay. Yeah. I know. Yeah, I know one two. Thank you. I appreciate it. No, I appreciate it. So yeah, like I'm still. I look a little bewildered, if anything, like because I've seen you don't look like Amun Ra so much as you're like more feral, probably.
yeah,
Okay.
sure.
That's
I look more snake-like than
Yeah.
a refined.
absolutely. Don't make me raw. Like he's still standing. I'm not backing up, but I'm not moving forward. I'm just standing there. Do you keep moving toward me?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You're turning into it. We wanted to prevent this. This is the whole point. To prevent this. You just gave in.
Do I see Achilles running up yet?
Achilles was not here. He was not.
chasing after me.
Yeah, I thought he was.
No,
gonna
he
chase
wasn't.
Oh.
You were going back to. Did you try and chase after?
It was
after.
after.
Yeah, once
Okay.
he saw the dead bodies, he pulled out his
Yeah,
sword and
it would-
went for Leggett.
It
I
would be
couldn't find depth. I would have like pulled out the sword and just started like sprinting towards the forest.
Yeah.
That's why I've been joking about stabbing Leggett in the chat.
Yeah, absolutely. So, I'd say about now feels right. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. In which case, I definitely see him coming. I'm going to slither around Leggett. I'm going to lash out really quickly, and I'm going to try to wrap myself around him to hold him.
Directly engage, please.
Oh fuck.
Or do you have the adult?
11.
You have the adult version of the
I
move.
do have the adult version.
Oh shit!
Oh god.
Overwhelming
Fuck.
a vulnerable foe. Choose one from the list there, please.
Oh yeah.
I'm so glad I'm not here.
Because this is a
Motto of trickster.
Do it.
yeah. I hurt
Do it.
my foe more than I think that just makes sense. I'm sorry. I hurt you more than I intend. I'm trying to squeeze around and I'm trying to maybe just stop you from moving, but instead maybe I squeeze too hard and you pass out. I don't know.
If
I
Achilles
will use.
set, he'd freak the fuck out. By the way.
I will use one of my free hold,
Okay.
which is redirect their attack to another character or nowhere. So it's like you kind of do like a strike to like wrap around. Is that what you're
Okay.
trying to describe?
Yeah.
A constrict.
Constrict. Yeah.
Yeah. Which a lot of time it might be like a charge forward and like pull. So like when I see you do that, I've been ready. And
Yeah.
I just knock you across the head to knock you away from me.
Wait, what is your move?
He's
My
got the
move
before we
is-
get started. He's the when he did the observation before the fight.
Yeah.
Remember that
And,
time
and
he
one of the
He gets
holds
to-
I spend is redirect their attack
Yeah.
to a character or nowhere.
Okay. Cool.
And so I redirected you to nowhere.
Just because the adult move is like the fight's over, you're done.
Right.
So
And this is very specific, like
fucking wicked.
to prevent.
Also, I'm sure that this system really wasn't built for PvP, but
Yeah.
hey, welcome to Halcyon.
We're doing it.
No,
Yeah.
it
There's
is.
influence in
Yeah?
it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
we just last season we really didn't fuck with it. This season we're going ham.
Yeah. This. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
we're-
fair. That's
This
fair.
was
We're
Yeah.
pushing.
Okay.
around people.
All right.
Totally fair. So yeah, I redirect. It,
Ra,
it's
you get
effective.
smacked to the side.
Okay.
Thud.
Don't.
Dirt like flies up from the ground. Achilles, you see all this.
Yeah. So if I'm running up, I would see essentially Set, right? Like a primitive version of Set.
No,
See,
Amon-Ra.
You
Amun-Ra.
closer to Amon-Ra. What you saw
Okay.
of Amon-Ra at the
Okay.
Ziona conduits.
Um.
Much closer. But starting to change.
Yeah, I think he would barrel into Raw. I think he's legging it, fucking running down this pathway here, just intent on Leggett, and then suddenly there's Amon-Ra or the potentially Set snake-like form trying to kill him. Like immediate priority change. It doesn't even matter. I'm just gonna like pull out the shield as deflated and shitty as it was from those attacks, like, and just try and like shoulder check into Raw as hard
Absolutely
as I can.
directly engage. That's an 8. Okay. Go ahead and choose from the list there.
Oh, there it is. I would like to surprise the opposition. Just wanna
Okay.
come like a stone out of the sky, just drive my shoulder
So
into
does that
Raw.
take away my ability to defend then, I assume?
No clue what that means.
assume that's
You're gonna
what
take a powerful blow.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Don't forget your bullshit.
Yeah, but are you more powerful than me? I don't
Yeah,
think
you're
so.
freaking right. I am. I'm your mortal enemy.
Ooh.
You have started a gang of snake people in order to get rid of me.
An
11.
11.
Oh, that was the roll on the savior, though.
That's my bullshit.
That's her bullshit if she rolls savior.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's a success.
So on a hit, I stand strong and I choose 1. I will take an opportunity or an opening against my attacker.
Okay, what do you do?
I'm also going to selfishly take the 1 point we have in our team pool.
Wow, okay. The team
Oh
pool
my god.
sucked
Yeah.
up. That's
Yep.
what it's here for. Was there one
All
in
it
the
does is
pool?
make it a 12.
Yeah,
think
she
there was
had
one.
with her defense
I added
earlier.
one.
Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
Fuck you
Yeah.
guys, you can't have it.
Okay, change your
Um,
labels. Shift 1 up and 1 down.
Ooh, yeah, let's do this. Okay. And I'm going to overwhelm a vulnerable foe.
Oh god,
Ooh.
that fucking move, man.
If I'm able to defend, I'm totally gonna defend.
Oh, I'm not going for him. I'm going for you.
Oh, okay. So going for me. Fair enough.
11, full hit.
Okay, so on an 11 of overwhelm, what do you do, Leggett? Are you using more of your bullshit?
Oh, I have to. I'm using at this part of my bullshit. I'll have 1 left after this, which is ignore all harm from one of their attacks. So how is your attack? Like, how are you doing your attack? Are you
Character's
trying
fucking
to...
ridiculous, man.
Right?
What
Yeah,
the
I fought
fuck?
against him, okay? It's
Your
fucking
character's
insane.
so broken. What the
fucking
fuck,
insane.
man?
I imagine I
Use
like
whole goddamn defense.
kind of come back and snap
Oh,
out
like-
at you like a snake does. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And so you're able
So
to dodge it probably.
It's a full block. Like he just puts his arms up.
I think as you do this, you probably channel some energy into your gauntlets, and
Absolutely.
you're just like repelled by energy. Like you can feel your fangs just get like repelled, almost like 2 magnets repelling each other. It kind of feels like that. There's a hard, like weird static electricity kind of feeling. There's also the problem with the miasma, because it is still seeping out from Ra. It is starting to spread around you guys. I would like both of you, Achilles and Leggett, to take a powerful blow.
All right.
Okie dokie.
6.
Oh, God, nice roll.
And
Oh my God!
all right,
It just
Leggett.
keeps going!
It's so good.
All right,
So
Achilles.
Achilles and David, let's go, boys.
Oh my God.
So, with 2 6s, you guys stand strong, and you're basically, you probably just hold you see the smoke, you see this miasma, and you know that it's probably bad, so you probably just held your breath as best as you could.
Yeah, I watched Trick
big ol'
inhale it and cause problems from my observation earlier. So,
By the
ready.
way, that's definitely a concern. You lost track of Trix.
Yeah, I was gonna ask. We saw her go.
You didn't see it,
yeah.
Achilles, but
Okay,
Leggett
but
did.
you would've-
I did. Yeah. All right, I'd like to directly engage after she attempted to do this in the miasma. I'm just trying to go for like a gut punch
I will defend.
to hopefully knock her the fuck out.
So you don't get
Or,
to
like,
defend.
stun her.
He's being the
No,
aggressor.
I just
in
meant
this.
like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna-
Okay.
You're
Go ahead and directly
So-
engage a threat, please, Leggett.
alrighty. That is an 8.
Okay. Choose from the list.
So, same thing. I'm just trying to like resist, avoid right now. It's how he fights. He's trying to throw a punch and try to block almost immediately, expecting her to counter.
Okay. You essentially are just trying to do a, matador kind of thing. Achilles, what are you doing? You don't have much air left.
This shit. I'm going to. I'm gonna go back in. I'm gonna go for a tail with my sword.
Okay. Directly engage a threat.
13.
Oh shit.
Pick 2.
I would like to. resist or avoid their blows? And can I flavor take something from them, as in like hurt them so bad they transform back?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So like I want to try.
I use my moment of truth.
Oh!
And that's where we're going to end the session today.
Jesus. I just wanted to have a nice fucking wholesome crew. With
Oh, hey, Vio, welcome back. PB used her moment of truth and whack ended the fucking episode.
And
You-
I'm
you wanna-
nowhere to be found.
If you want to leave again, I understand. Jesus. No, like actually you physically get up because of frustration with whack. That. Yeah. Jesus.
I feel very, very attacked right
No. I meant like I would understand. I want to as well.
You're just taking the whole goobers. It's fine.
Whatever.
Just
Fuck
like
it.
blurting it out on me, okay?
We're all fucked. If there was any a day I'd want us to run late, today would be
Yeah,
that day.
I was thinking the same thing.
It's been like the last 5 sessions for that. It's
Sorry,
been
I
amazing.
used the bathroom, man.
You know, Whack, the last 5 sessions you haven't given us a 4-hour session, and this is the time we fucking riot, okay? I'm bringing up the pitchforks. We're rioting in the Discord. He doesn't even care. Look at his face. He's like, fuck, I don't fucking care.
Yeah, everybody set fire to the Discord.
Yeah,
Just set fire to the Discord. Just,
Dan
go
say?
ahead, get in there. Fucking light it on fire. Burn it down. Burn it down. See if you can make him.
I was so excited to stab Leggett in the back of the fucking
Go
face.
ahead.
Okay. I was so excited.
Fire!
I'll just turn on the anxiety music. That's fine.
More fire!
I hate this one so fucking much.
So let's go around the room and let's do some shout outs to wrap
I don't
things
want to. I'm
up.
lighting it on fire.
Vio,
see it right now. It's pretty great.
start us off. Do your end of session stuff as well, too.
Hi. I was playing tricks and I disappeared, and I really hope that wasn't my last trick. Please. Like, I'm actually really scared. And yeah, my name's Vio. I stream over at twitch.tv/Vio. I stream every day except for Sundays now at like 3 p.m. EDT. I have a schedule. What up? And I'm also doing a subathon on Wednesday. An actual one, like a real one, not like a hey, I'm doing a subathon, but I'm just gonna leave it on the starting soon screen for 24 hours. But that was so great. That was so much fun. I got Dad so oh my god, Dad and Danica. Oh my, everyone. It was great. I've never
Dan's so
fooled
rated
so
in
many
video.
people at once, dude. I'm never gonna top this. Like,
Did you tell Jay, by the way?
Oh yeah.
yeah,
Oh,
I
okay.
had to.
'Cause
Last
Jay
week when
was-
you guys were like, wow,
Jay-
24-hour
Yeah,
stream.
Jay was like hyping it up and everything.
Yeah.
He was like, yeah, dude.
Good.
I feel like Achilles with all this betrayal.
Oh, you got Brad, too.
Great. Every time someone came in, I was like, I'm
man,
starting soon,
guys,
don't worry.
Vio's insane. She's gonna do 24-hour stream and then a subathon. Isn't she fucking crazy? Like, wow. Everyone's like, yeah, wow, she's gotta be careful. Really careful.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, insane. But yeah, that's me. Hi.
Thank you, Vio. And your end of session stuff?
Oh God, right. Well, if I'm still alive, let's see. I'm gonna grow away from the team because of Rot. Like, she has influence over me, so seeing her transform into the evil thing really crushed my heart. And yeah, so I'm gonna move away from the team and take influence away from her. Or like she doesn't have influence over me anymore.
I don't think I do. Oh
Wait.
no, I don't.
Oh,
So you just take away potential. That's how it works, right? We just de-level her. We all give her influence. If she doesn't have influence, we just de-level her slowly, and then we was two hobos.
That's how you bring down
Over me.
Set. You just make her feel like really insecure.
I came back in time. Just
It's like, oh, I'm not really worth much.
Can you imagine if you could
influence over me
D-level,
right now?
if you could take away people's potential? That's how you extend the
that'd be
length
great.
of these games, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
But does anyone have potential influence over me?
No.
I do.
We've still done the move in the past where like you still do it, but just don't take influence.
Yeah, you can do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
He just
I don't wanna
keeps his
take it, yeah.
influence.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was like, I wasn't even there.
Hey, I wasn't. You
And
permanently
that's
took it
why.
from me.
You should be there, motherfucker. Okay.
Miss, I'm trying.
Thank you, Via. PB.
Yes. Hello.
She's watched a little too much Queer Eye this week, guys.
Oh my God, it's so good. I can't stop crying when I watch that show. Everyone just looks so happy at the end. Oh, I can't handle it.
Do we have more Void Smoker art?
I just saw that. I'm looking.
Oh.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I
Go ahead.
wanna
I got
see
it.
it.
There,
Okay,
I got it.
okay.
Oh, you got it? You got it?
Hold on.
Got it.
What? Oh,
Holy fuck. Nip punch.
perfect.
That is fucking awesome.
Okay. I am going to I'm gonna grow away from the team. Obviously.
Shocker.
Surprise. I've been playing Raw very anytime she transforms, she'll kind of be influenced by whichever animal it is that she's transforming into. So turning into this really creepy snake character and kind of losing control was probably extremely unsettling for her. I mean, she's still in it, so I don't think she realizes what's happening, but
Don't you also have a thing that you have to worry about
yes, I do.
as
Yes, I do.
your character?
Yes, I do.
Oh
Mhm.
shit.
So yeah.
Alzheimer's? Thank God.
Yeah. No, not quite. And yeah, I feel like she's spent this whole time, all of her actions have been either to defend the team or do kind of the best thing she can for the team. She's pretty convinced Leggett is a traitor. So the fact that he came running at her kind of maybe solidified that, I guess. Well, you came towards us, I guess. But yeah.
I stood my ground the whole time. How did? No,
Yeah.
you're good. Yeah, I understand.
And yeah, I just feel like that's enough to definitely detach me. No matter what I do, I'm still turning into this snake creature. So yeah, who has influence over me? It's either
Nope.
no, it would only be Leggett. I would
do
only
not.
take it from you. Okay,
I don't have it.
okay, amazing.
Okay.
I imagine that Achilles is trying to just stop me from going out of control. So
Both of you.
yeah, I actually still trust you. So.
Okay. And where can people find you and what
Oh
kind
yeah,
of
that
things?
stuff. You can find me at Twitch and Twitter at Pumpkinberry. I'm also here tomorrow, 2 p.m. for In the Black, the finale of our Space Truckers show. And then I will be back on Tuesday for Darkfire, and on Wednesdays, IGM Nocturne, or dark supernatural thriller.
Thank you
That's
very
me.
much.
Yeah,
In the Black is fine. He's fine.
yes, it's fine.
He's fine. Goobers.
Hi, my name's Anxiety. I mean Goobers. I am. What? Yeah, I play Rufus. It's known as Scraps, and wow, I am. I used to be a fountain of rage, but now I'm just a ball of concern. So, yeah, let's do end of session stuff here. No, there we go. I'm gonna grow into the image of myself. Explain how you see yourself and why. Chip one level up and one down. Okay. When faced with the horrifying nightmare that is the remnants of Aegis, me, Scraps, not other Scraps, somewhat held it together. Whereas in a previous time, I would think that I would have assumed that would have been something I would not have been able to handle. And I held it together and I proceeded on for the mission. So I'm gonna shift labels. And I am shifting Freak down and Savior up. So that puts my numbers, FYI, at a Freak -2, Danger 3, Savior 3, Superior 3, and Mundane -2. Oh God.
Good luck there, bud, in the real world, hey?
Oh God. Can you guys say specialized? Oh my God. So, yeah. What the fuck happened? This campaign is just a nightmare of just comical, unfortunate series of unfortunate events. Like, holy shit. Yeah, so, that's the thing. I'm Goobers515. I'm a variety caster. Finished up Dark Souls recently. I will be doing community night tomorrow night. Not sure what we're playing, but hop on in if you guys. It'll be like either like a free to play game or like something really cheap. If you guys want to join in, you're more than welcome to tomorrow night. And then on Saturday, we're going to figure out what we're going to do next. Now that the Dark Souls contest is over, I've got a lot of art coming up before the big move that is happening in less than, I think it's like 18 days now. I will be going out to St. Jude and then there for a couple of days. Then I'll be in Jackson for 2 weeks.
Is that 18 days?
Yes. Or 17, depending on when your flight is.
Yeah.
So, I'll be in Jackson with the girlfriend for 2 weeks, and then driving across the country from Jackson, Mississippi to Seattle, where Simply Jackson will be finally moved up to Seattle and in with Wah. So, crazy shit happening. It's finally happening. It's a big deal. And keep an eye on my channel for all the nonsense and the craziness in the meantime. Goobers515 on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram. That's me.
Thank you, Goobers. Dan?
Hello. I am Domestic Dan. I play the Legate, the Soldier of Aegis. And holy shit, this episode. That's that. I think it's gonna grow into the own image of himself. He has already felt pretty disconnected from the team he's with. He still doesn't think that about Scraps. But I know, yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah. But this team, he is not. They're all against him. But he has just held his own against Amun-Ra, and that's a big deal. At least to him. So he feels a lot stronger than I think he's felt in a long time. I'm going to be shifting Mundane down to a -2 because all his words do not get to people, and he's tired of it, and his danger is going up.
Justified.
Fair.
which is now a 3.
Okay. Thank you, Dan.
Are we gonna have a showdown?
Jay.
It's gonna be terrifying.
Hello, my friends. It is me,
Real one.
number 3 in the showdown. This episode is so dope. Every single time we all fight, like I said, I imagine that like Civil War scene where it's like hit, deflect, hit. I am growing away from the team. That's right, Bosco, wherever you are. I am growing away from the team. Raw is almost a near lost cause. She's transformed, and if he can, he might be considering going back and just trying to fix it from another standpoint in the timeline. Who knows? Or, you know, something else. I don't know. Raw is seeing Raw become essentially what he considers like Set or Amon Ra, or, you know, anything other than what he knows her as is like a failure on his part. So growing away from the team. I don't think you have influence over me, right?
Yes,
Ra?
I do.
You do?
Yep.
Get that shit out of there! So
God.
gone. No more. And I am Jay. Hello, the Canadian of the stream, the nicest person on the stream. You can tune into the show that I GM here on Tablestory called Ragtags, where next week I absolutely will not obliterate the entire party in beautiful dragon fire. It's going to be fantastic. They accidentally an entire city, so go watch the VODs if you've missed it. Literally, they accidentally an entire city. You'll understand if you go watch. And if you guys want to catch my stream, I'm live at noon, like any day that I wake up and we don't have crazy shit going on. So, like most days.
Thank you, Jay.
You're welcome.
I'm Wacksteven. I have been your GM of Doom. I've dragged the players kicking and screaming through the adventure today. Thank you, players. Thank you, chat, for being amazing. We appreciate you. Thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. Much love to you. Thank you so much.
Fan art, though.
Thank you for the fan art, Void. That's amazing, as always. We appreciate you so much.
Also, Wandos.
Wandos 10. Thanks, Brad.
Some cheeky Wandos.
Is it like 4 a.m. for Brad? I'm still up watching.
Yeah,
the
it's
show.
pretty
Go to
late.
bed, Brad!
Yeah.
Wandos!
I'm you know, it's always interesting how little I have to do to fuck with them, because they're just doing it to themselves. They just
you
do
don't
it
have to
to
do
themselves.
anything.
They just do it to themselves, and they roll well, and they still fuck themselves. Like, it's still.
I think that's because everybody's
playing
really true to their
Yeah, we
Yeah.
are playing the characters to a
Yeah.
fucking and everything is just like the 1 or 2 rolls that could save it. Like tricks, being
Yeah.
able to like teleport in between Ra and
Yeah, dude, I
and
flipped
Peter,
out.
like that could have stopped it
Yeah.
and then failed. Like, but every other roll, like it's just the critical rolls that are the rolls are telling a story, and it's fucking
Yeah.
crazy.
So good.
Overall, thank you so much to the players. Thank you, Goopers. Thank you, Jay. Thank you, Vio. Thank you, PB. Thank you, Dan, for being awesome role players. I appreciate you. Thank you for allowing me this canvas with which to destroy you. It's fantastic. Thank you so much. And I hope you guys all enjoyed the show here tonight. As PB said, tomorrow we finish up In the Black, the mini shot that
Mini
Blue,
series.
Blue
Stop
Jay
it.
has been running.
Just stop.
It's
Mini campaign.
it's been going great. I think it's been very enjoyable, and it's been really good. So make sure you tune in tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern for that. Otherwise, we'll see you on Monday for some more Sector 49, which only has 2 episodes left. 2 episodes left of Sector 49.
Come see the Johnny before he's gone, you know?
So make sure you check that out, and have a wonderful rest of your evening, everybody.
Yeah.
Peace out. Good
Take care.
night.
We'll see you Monday. You know? With the Johnny. Wacksteven, Jim, and the Johnny. It's great. Johnny.
For those that have the patience to wait, good things will come. Everybody that's sticking around will now know what happened to Trix. Trix sees strange images. There are figures and shapes unrecognizable to her as she travels through this strange dimensional space whenever she transports, whenever she teleports herself to a new location. She sees things that she's never seen before, however. Similar to when they were in the truck and she tried to teleport beyond her ability. Trix has never teleported as often as she has today, and she hasn't had as traumatic events as what has happened today. Trix thinks back when she teleported. Concentration is the most crucial thing whenever she tries to do this. And she remembers AEGIS HQ. Trix arrives at AEGIS HQ to find death all around her. Pools of blood. Dead agents in the corridors. She tries to scream, but is coughing and hacking on this strange miasma that came from Ra. A labored scream comes from her body as she falls to the ground. We see the Athena module inside the base. The cameras that are positioned around the room for security and such that record different events. And our camera, the representation of the scene that the viewers see, flies in towards the camera. On the other side, we see an illuminated room. Wane light diffuse from this monitor. Someone viewing the events of AEGIS HQ. Is it done? Yes, of course. Did you expect me to fail? No. You've always done your job well, Meta. Payment? It's already in your accounts. What are you going to do with the AI? Whatever I want.